full of chaos, two assholes with microphones manage to grab your attention for a split second before you change the channel. But they are your outlet to voice your frustrations. The world's first interactive podcast, that wasn't fact-checked by the way, where the audience can become a guest of the show for whatever reason you choose to do that is beyond me, but presenting your hosts Devin G. Ewart and Patrick Martin.
On that one.
Well, because we can't play the other one because of the copyright strike that apparently Universal and all them are starting to crack down.
Well, we got the one with the dope beat, you know.
Hey, you're supposed to come up with one versus AI, remember?
Well, Patrick was supposed to give me a generic one. Just
was that
for
an intro? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yes, it was an intro.
Generic?
Yeah,
What?
so Patrick was supposed to give me a generic one, so whenever we don't have guests in the studio that we can have, like,
Oh, you know.
like a house. Like a house
We
one.
just blame it on technical difficulties like we do everything else.
Oh, my God, dude. These technical difficulties, I was about ready to take this MacBook and throw it out the fucking window.
And I would have caught it.
Like the guest, like, hey, y'all, that was a glitch in the Matrix. Like, that we don't have a guest
Yes.
tonight. Like, we do
Yeah.
have a guest tonight, but, like.
We do. We have Miss Ashley in the hizzy. Oh, shizzy.
We have, like, the background, what makes.
And
our-
Miss
our
Ashley, if you could
Google-
sit back,
I just saw
that
it.
would be great because it's fucking up my camera now, too.
So she
Here, grab this and pull it towards you. There you
She does our background Google Docs, calendars, etc. of this thing. She helps out the show a lot. She
She's
also
a
timestamps shit, too.
production assistant is her actual title.
I just, you know what?
She helps us product stuff.
Okay.
Sure.
So Patrick's not
So does
here,
that make
so
you-
I had to.
Does that make Patrick a production delegation specialist? Or you too?
Oh my God. You're funny.
Yeah, buddy. Patrick, I did give you a generic one.
It's not in the studio, sir. It's got to be in the.
Which generic? Oh, yeah.
So you know how, Patrick, you loaded the 3 AI PSAs? You need to load it into that as well.
Yeah, you need to
So
load it.
you can do that remotely like you just did.
You can load it.
But what's up, Patrick? How you feeling, brother?
Salty as usual.
Feel better.
Hope you feel better though. I hope you're getting extra salt to feel better. If you can't go to a float session, there's lots of salt in that water. You won't even sink.
Oh my God.
Tack's gonna get it real hot and you'll be able to sweat it out.
What's up, Molly?
Damn. Molly's starting up right out the gates this
She
evening.
loves
like,
to come out swinging.
yeah, there's no holding back this evening, no filter. Those of you who don't know, this is Ashley to my right, his left.
Hello.
Yes.
So she's actually kind of filling in for Patrick technically, even though I'm in this sitting.
You jacked his seat. I was wondering how the whole.
I'm in his pride chair.
I was wondering how that was all gonna
How you
transpire.
feeling? You feel a little pride?
No.
Prideful.
Like,
Be careful. Pretty soon you'll start watching the Bills and you don't know
So-
what the fuck happened.
so you got to understand when it comes to football, I don't have a lot of pride, especially this kind of pride. You know, 'cause
This
his
level of
his
pride.
gay pride. But my team doesn't win. Like, they just don't.
I
Like,
just sit there and be pretty when football's on. I mean, I get it, but I don't get
Lindsay
it.
does too. But yeah,
I
no.
enjoy watching it. Just don't ask me about it.
Hey, speaking of, did you see the clip that I sent you the other night?
No, I didn't fucking. Oh, the knockout.
The knockout.
Yeah.
Dude,
I knew it was gonna happen.
Dude, that was such a good fight.
But no, two
Yeah.
of the Cowboys rookies that they just picked up that were
Injured?
looking promising are already down for the season.
I know. I saw that.
For
One was
fucking
a what, ACL or something?
Yeah,
And then- that's a
yeah.
major tear too.
I just looked
bad.
at it and like, here's poor conditioning again or something. Like, dude, they're plagued by injuries, penalties, and Jerry. Like, I don't.
I think it's in the reverse order, sir. I think it's Jerry.
I feel like they asked for it, but
Yeah.
no, I did see the knockout. Those of y'all who didn't catch the fight Saturday night, O'Malley fucking laid one on. Of course I can't remember.
Yeah,
his
the
name.
other guy.
The only reason I know O'Malley is because he's just outlandish. The only thing I don't like about the guy is he's a Tekashi 6ix9ine fan, and I'm like he
Oh, is
actually
he really?
he got 6ix9ine tattooed on him, like, and Tekashi was like hanging out with Tekashi, and Tekashi's like a flat out convicted like child molester. Like this dude is not a good cat, man. Like,
Right.
but anyways, What was that?
That was me.
Oh, okay.
I know. I just did that.
But
I was racing to turn it down, and like you know how the iPhone is, like you click it, and then like
Yeah.
you got to wait like 5 minutes for it to actually turn it down.
No, O'Malley. I don't know if you've ever like watched him before. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm
I've
not-
actually, I was surprised how many fights I've watched with him in it, and I was like, God, have I been watching UFC and shit that
Yeah.
long?
He's.
Like, Jesus.
I don't watch a lot, and I know that he's probably one of the in his weight class. I don't know about all the way across, but some may argue, but he's one of the best strikers in his weight class, dude. Like that dude is a scrapping ass motherfucker.
And watching him fight, man, it's just so weird because you see this like string being
yeah, and
thin ass guy,
and
but
that
man,
motherfucker gets down.
and even that hit, the one that knocked the guy out, it wasn't like he didn't even have that far of a reach to hit him to connect.
Yep.
And I was like, holy shit, he did that much damage in that short amount of distance. But he got like the guy was going into the punch too, so
yeah, like an O'Malley, and you see this dude with rainbow hair and shit, like and you think or pink hair sometimes,
Yeah.
like he mixes it up,
yeah.
but like you don't expect something out of that, like you say, oh, he's skinny and this and that. If you didn't know his career, like if you just walked up on him, like this is a goofy motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
But those who say Sean O'Malley, like you, all right, I'm respect, but that's just kind of like if I walked up on Nate Diaz and didn't know who he was, I wouldn't think he could go round for round in the fucking cage, dude. He looks like he's not in shape at all. He looks like just some thug off the street. Maybe be able to take me in a fight because he lived that street life, but he doesn't look like this dude that can step in the octagon and then he gets in there and he just beats the fuck out of somebody. Like he beat the shit out of McGregor.
Yeah.
Like he won against him.
That's
like you know
crazy.
what I'm saying? So and McGregor was a good fighter for a while. I think that's one that fame kind of outshadowed his ability eventually, but that's just an opinion. People are like, fuck you, hardcore dick riding.
Oh my god.
I mean, he's good, he's cool, but like all I see now circulating social media is him on his fucking Lamborghini yacht and shit. Well, good for him.
I mean, it's more than what I got.
Oh no, I agree. Like, and if
Dude,
if I
nothing
saw
compares
McGregor,
to
would I
that.
fanboy? Yes, I'd be like, oh my god, you want to come on my yacht? You know, and like, at top of the morning. No, I'm just no, but like for real, like,
Dude, that yacht on Saturday though, that's like my dream yacht right there. That thing was fucking woo.
on fucking
Well, you were
Louisville Lake.
happy,
On
boy.
Louisville, yeah, dude, this thing's like an ocean liner on fucking Lake Louisville. I'm like,
It-
what in the actual fuck is this thing doing?
It was probably a 50-footer, maybe 60.
Yeah, it's probably 50. It was at least 60.
Like when it came, it wasn't.
How did it get there?
When it pulled up, it wasn't even going that fast, but it was like cutting the lake like it was the ocean.
Yeah, like it literally was. It, like you watched the water.
How
Just...
big's the lake? I've never
I
been.
mean, it's
so
a
I don't
big
know.
lake. You can get it out there, obviously.
The problem is the lake's not that deep. So like Ray Roberts is a deeper lake. Louisville's kind of a shallow lake. Because Louisville didn't exist. Lake Louisville didn't exist about I think it was like 30 years ago or something. They basically flooded, and Andy even asked. He goes, "Dude, was that a house there?" And I was like, "Yeah, actually, that was some property." So there's like a gate, and it's still standing. Yeah, but it led to like a house or whatever, and that's the only part that you can actually see is the gate. And I told Andy, I was like, I used to drive my jet ski out of the gate because it looked
course.
badass. Like
Of
taking
course.
pictures. Yeah, I was
Of
like fucking
course.
airborne and shit. Yeah.
Oh
it was,
my
it was
god,
awesome.
that sounds like a Devin thing.
So they flooded the area and turned it
Yeah.
into one of the most deadly lakes in Texas. Like,
Hey, you said 30
Yay.
years ago, it's as old as I am.
it does not. Oh, I think it no longer has the title of the deadliest lake in Texas, but it is up there.
Oh,
That's how many bodies. It was a regular thing back towards the end of high school and early 2000s. We would joke holiday weekend,
Yeah.
well, who's taking the over under on how many's what the body count is gonna be
Oh
this
my
weekend, and
God.
without like clockwork, Memorial Day and 4th of July, those were
Yep.
the two. Labor Day every once in a while, but Memorial Day, and you could basically bank on it. You could put money in the bank that somebody was gonna die.
There's
that
been many a time that I've been out on the boat in the lake and stuff like that, and I've actually seen the divers out like trying to recover bodies. Like it's been at
That's
least
uncomfortable. And that's why I don't
at
wanna
least
go
a
to
dozen times, and
It's-
that's pretty fucking
it's happened.
bad.
It happened this summer already. Like
No.
they
Yep.
just closed down Lake Park Beach next to Sneaky Pete's because of how low the water is, and somehow I guess I don't know if it's because you walk and then you just fall off and you drown.
I don't know. Like
if
I
that-
almost was tempted to take the boat over there Saturday just to check it out from our side
Like,
to see like what the fuck is so special.
I
about
can only assume like they assume that like it's like as the water goes down, you know what I'm saying, it keeps on going out, and maybe they just fall off a ledge or something, like, and they drown. Like,
well, they made it sound like there's some like rocky terrain, or there's some kind of like issue where it's not level, like basically, so it's not like a beach.
Yeah.
Where it goes out like that. Like, I guess there's like crevices and stuff
My
like
sister's
that. People.
in Jamaica for her honeymoon right now. It's so freaking.
Oh,
pretty.
whereabouts in Jamaica?
I don't know. She
Oh.
just told me Jamaica, and it's pretty.
your mom's house.
I hope not. I hope she's having a good honeymoon. Shit.
My mom's house was in Jamaica. I still wouldn't visit.
So if she's staying on the
I get
beach,
that.
if she's in a beach resort, she is having a great time. You can still have a good time staying in the city. You just gotta watch. Like, you gotta watch.
Yeah, you
what's
She
do.
going
and
on.
her husband look like they're having a really great time. I'm happy for her.
I stayed at this one place called Home Sweet Home,
Mhm.
and it was like, and we hung out with
his mom's house.
and I'd met the owners and stuff, and I had brought like one of my little skim boards and stuff because I used to love, like, I literally had stickers from all over the world on the skim
Ooh,
board from all the
nice.
places,
Nice.
like Bondi Beach. And
See, that's why I like stickers.
yeah, no, trust me, I get
love
you.
stickers
Shot glasses.
and button pins.
So it was two things. So I always had to have a sticker for my skim board
Mhm.
wherever I like took it into the ocean or whatever, and then I had to have one for the door,
Yeah.
my bedroom door. So
Oh,
like
yeah,
I always
you
had
were
to buy
telling me about that.
everywhere I went. I always had to buy at least 2 stickers minimum.
I love it.
And like now I need to start doing that again because I was like, damn it, I went to Amsterdam and I went to fucking Germany, and I'm like, and the thing that pissed me off is I had like no time in Germany to buy anything
Aw.
because we were just going and going
Busy.
and going
My
and going.
sister
Yeah.
spent a month in Germany.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to go back. Like, seriously, now that I've been there, like, I really want to go back to that place because it's like literally, think of like 7th Street or like, 6th Street or whatever in
Yeah.
Austin, but multiplied times like 100
Yeah.
because there's like,
I've never been to Austin, but I understand what you're
yeah.
saying.
But the cool thing is, so like Austin, it's pretty much, you go to one bar, you've pretty much seen them all, right? They're
Yeah.
all pretty much similar. Whereas in Germany, like, you go to one bar and it's like Puerto Rican. You go to the next bar, it's Irish. You go to the next one. So it's like, you can literally
sounds
travel the entire
awesome.
world just by walking door to door to
Drink
door to
by
door.
drink. Drink by drink.
And it's cool because they all had like authentic stuff. So it was all like, so of course we had a very eclectic group. We
Yeah.
had somebody from South America.
Yeah.
So we went
Oh,
to
yeah.
a couple Argentina, know,
Yeah.
and a couple places like that. And
I
dude,
want
he
him
was
to go.
salsa dancing and shit like that. And he was like, dude, this is almost exactly like at home. And, and it was cool.
Oh, that's nice.
But yeah, and then we went, there was a fight. We went to some Irish pub, and there was, of course, a fight on, speaking of fights. And, like, it was one of the Logan brothers. It
You gotta
was,
be kidding me.
yeah, I
Gross,
can't remember which one it
nasty.
was, but, like, everybody in the bar, and we're in Germany, right, is, like, against Logan Paul, or
course.
one of the Paul brothers.
Oh no, that's when he beats. That's when Tommy Fury actually, the first
Yes.
boxer he stepped up against and proved everybody right. Everybody's like, when you face a real boxer, you're
Yep.
gonna lose. And sure,
So
yeah.
everybody, it was so cool because like we were all united, even though we're like American, in a German, or actually in an Irish bar in Germany. Really fucking weird.
I would have fucking told him too, man. I've been like, nah, fuck that loudmouth motherfucker. I hope
Right.
Tommy
Oh,
beats
dude,
his
we were
ass.
talking so much shit, and everybody like kept hanging out with us and shit, buying us drinks, and like we
Because
just had
they
a
can't
blast.
believe the American hates the American.
Yeah.
Like they're probably thinking we, what I'm saying, most Americans are like this douchebag. Like
Like,
no,
I'm
he
like,
doesn't-
no, we
he
hate him
doesn't
here.
represent- I agree with
We
everybody.
do not
Like
claim him.
he's
He's not ours.
right?
he has put in the work. That's all I give him. Like
Yeah.
he's in the gym. I give it. But the thing is everybody's right. He's until he fought a credible boxer. And
Yep.
I know he's fought some of he's earned his right as far as the whatever fame is that he's looking for. I totally give him that. He didn't just it wasn't given to him. He earned the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
But the world was right when he lost to an
Mhm.
actual fucking boxer
Yep.
because he has only been, I mean, boxers are boxers because they've been doing it their whole fucking life. Like Jake Paul 5 years ago just decided to jump into boxing and say, I'm going to go take on some greats.
Yeah.
And the thing is unfortunately Tommy Fury proved him right. But if Tommy gets back in there,
Mhm.
Jake might get him. I don't know, man. He was looking like, I know he's fighting Nate, but he was looking solid when he fought Nate. I'd like to see a real match between him and Tommy, like no fake contract bullshit.
Right.
What did you do, Devin?
Hold on, I'm
Anyways,
trying to. There we go. It was driving me
they're
nuts.
like, I don't understand. I can't see your faces anymore.
Sorry, the little 4-panel quarter thing over there was driving me nuts. So I was like, all right, I gotta change that.
To malfunctions.
Oh shit! I already drank mine.
Thanks for telling me.
Sorry,
Yeah.
you said drink it before we went live, so I was
Did I?
like, all right, yeah.
Oh, you know what?
I thought we were doing it. Oh, it's like as soon as we went on, but all right.
It's all good.
Oh, we
My
could-
bad.
How about we just do another one?
Woo! Ugh.
It's delicious. I like it. I like how it makes my mouth.
It was
feel.
actually pretty good. I was
It
surprised. I
was.
thought like being ghost pepper that it was going to be a lot more bite to it.
It doesn't have a bite to it.
Ooh,
yeah, it does.
And it's like, yeah, it does.
It didn't. It just felt like a regular one. It made my mouth feel so funny. I like it.
I first tasted this stuff in Nashville,
Yeah.
but
Never been.
it was a mixed shot, and it was
okay.
really really good. And so it had
What'd
some
you mix with it?
it was like a pink lemonade or something, and it was just right. I mean, it was like definitely a heartburn shot.
Yeah.
You need to take your Prilosec.
Yep.
But no, it was really fucking good. And then I had a jalapeno like wannabe like margarita. I don't remember what it was called, and it was fucking phenomenal too. Like I never really understood like the spice on a drink, and then, like when you have just the right amount, it finishes the drink just the right way.
What was it? That Lost. What is it? You know the place in Highland Village? It's like a Lost something or another. So not quite towards like Blue Goose. It's like
I want to
Lost
go to Blue Goose.
Lost
Y'all make it sound like it's
Civilization or
so
some
much
shit.
fun. I want to go.
It's pretty cool.
I hate that I live an hour away.
I know. Need to move closer.
Well,
When was
I
the
find a
last time
place-
you went to Blue Goose? I
Yeah, it
don't
was-
think that Blue Goose is happening for a while.
I mean, it might on a Tuesday night. Oh shit! No, we're here. Never mind.
Yeah. Like-
Tuesday.
Like
Tuesday they have $2 drinks, $2 margaritas.
if it's
I
a,
don't even have money
if it's
for
a-
$2.
if it's a
I'll buy you a $2 margarita times 5.
if it's a Thursday night, it's a safe bet. His parents if it's a safe bet on Tuesdays.
Yeah,
too,
it might
like,
be Tuesday
yeah.
too.
And yeah, we don't want to see her more than 3 margaritas in.
Yeah, exactly.
His mom?
I'll have to.
Lindsay said Lost Colony. Yes, Lindsay, thank you. That's exactly the name of it. They have this jalapeno margarita that is absolutely fucking amazing.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
And to Andy's point, it's like it's just kind of finishes it off. It's
Oh,
kind of
that
like
sounds
it's
good.
really good. It's not like overpowering.
There's a drink. It's called Spirits. It's on Bourbon Street in New Orleans.
Mhm.
They were on that fucking bar rescue shit with that Taft guy, John Taft or
Mhm.
whatever, and they came up with a drink. I think it's called the Resurrection.
That's not what I
There was a res in front of it.
Erection. That's all she heard.
Right. She's like, I thought you said rise.
Rise in
Yeah,
erection.
yeah.
What?
No, I think it's called the Resurrection. But anyways, it's like a blue colored drink, and they mix it up, and you can get it frozen or on the rocks. And they put it in one of the cheap cups that light up, but they drop a jalapeno on top, and they mix it around. And for some reason, it's another heartburn concoction. Most
You
shit
want
is
heartburn.
most shit is in
Right.
New Orleans.
Yeah.
But it right at the end you get hit with that spice, and it's just like, okay, that's really good. Like I see why
Sounds
people
good.
use this shit, man.
Hey, when your sister, you need to message her after the show. Tell her to do a Bob Marley shot.
Bob Marley shot.
Oh, the one that light on fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
that shot was the
I've
one.
seen it done. I haven't done it.
That was the shot that did me in, and I don't even remember that night. I don't remember what I remember
She's
bits.
on her honeymoon. I want her to
Yeah,
remember
yeah, that's
it.
true. I remember
Or
I
not
ended up
blackmail for her husband
on
later.
a rooftop with a chick from England. That was pretty. But apparently, I almost missed my flight. My parents were trying to find me.
Oh, that sounds fun, though.
It was great.
That
Sounds
sounds-
fun.
That's classic Devin. That guy.
Wish I had
That guy.
stories like
Shit,
that.
man.
I've been a
Um,
mom since I was 21.
I was like,
so-
why did it take to the last day for me? I was like, fuck.
See,
when I had to
my
fly.
my stories as a youngin were not as well traveled as Devin, but
Oh,
there's
man, I got
definitely
some
some stuff like
good story.
you stuck an axe in whose car door? Like, no, my bad. Like, no.
I was
like-
being a single mom. I was 20 on my 21st birthday. I
Mhm.
was uber pregnant. For the record, 3 weeks later, I had my kid.
You got pregnant in an Uber?
Wait, Uber was a
You're-
thing back then?
I got
Were
pregnant.
you
No,
like one of
she's
the
young.
first ones?
You're young, aren't you?
I got
Aren't you-
pregnant in a
aren't you-
public garden.
Aren't you?
That's all I'm saying.
Aren't you under 25?
I'm
She's
30.
she's 30. 30.
I'm 30.
Did I know this already?
She mentioned it a little bit ago.
I
I
mentioned it.
well,
It's okay.
forgot what we were
I didn't
talking
think
about, but yeah, you
21
mentioned
was like that far. Like, I'm not sorry. Never mind. I'm
in her years,
open mouth, insert foot.
in our years, yes.
Yes. In
Hey.
male years, you're right. There was quite a gap, but no,
Yeah, no,
they're 21 till they're like 45, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, all right. Cool. Good.
no. So,
So
yeah.
trust me, Lindsay's 21 until she's 45.
On my 21st birthday, I made the stupid mistake because my birthday is February 5th. I made the stupid mistake of allowing him to combine my birthday and February, Valentine's Day on the same day because I was uber pregnant and I didn't know when I was gonna have this baby. It was gonna be soon.
Mhm.
We go to my favorite restaurant, and I have seen this drink. I forget what it's called now, but it's called like a Texas sweet tea or something like that. And I have seen this drink, and I was like, shit, I am finally 21, but I am uber pregnant, so I can't have this drink. So this motherfucker drinks this drink. So guess who had to drive home because apparently it was a little too much for him, which makes me
It was probably called a Texas Long Island iced tea.
probably, I don't remember.
It's got like 4 or 5 liquors in
Twisted
it.
tea. I think they call it some places.
this
It's got tequila instead of the vodka or something.
anyways,
Yeah.
it's something I have been seeing.
Well, I
and
think they use sweet tea or something too. Texas. That's why it's called Texas. Yeah.
Interesting.
so.
Thank you.
It's a drink that I still haven't had. It's
Mhm.
been 10 years. I still
You
haven't
still haven't had it? All right. Note to
Um,
self: we'll get you a fucking Texas tea.
and then like I had to drive home.
Uh-huh.
I sincerely doubt that he was drunk, but he could have been. I don't know. He was an asshole, but whatever. And I just remember driving home going, why did I let him combine my birthday and Valentine's Day and then drink the drink that I have been waiting patiently to legally order?
Jesus.
Jesus, what's your fault for getting pregnant when you were 21?
I was pregnant when I was 20.
Oh, that's even more worse.
Yes, it was my fault. Also, it's his fault for not paying for the other half of the plan B. So, whatever.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure he got me pregnant on purpose. So he's a loser. Andy, if I could explain to you how much of a loser he was, you'd be like,
Oh no,
"Bitch,
trust
you're
me.
so stupid."
Trust me. I've got
Devin knows.
there's-
I told him.
I not personally, but trust me.
Jomari, what's happening, girl?
Hi,
How you
Jomari.
doing?
Mari, how are you? Good evening.
Hey,
No, I
gorgeous.
got stories about some losers. Trust me.
You're still dealing with one.
Lindsay's
Yep.
got some stories too.
I'm pretty sure.
Sure.
Which is so fucked up because like his family is well off. Right?
Nope.
No.
I mean, yep, but
but nope.
he is not like
No, he's not. I said his family is.
like I've never like. Well, I've met dumb people, but not
Yes.
I
like.
did dumb people.
But usually they're off.
I'm biting my tongue right now. I'm like,
but like a lot of people, but you know,
Yeah.
the offspring usually carry on the traits. That's why I don't understand how these two are related. Like,
So I will give you a story. So there was a kid that I grew up with. In fact, he was the one that I had the first Nike Air Jordans. And this kid was a rich kid. His parents were both lawyers. They were never home. He basically got everything he ever wanted. And dude, he was just a thug, like straight up just. But he took a pencil and stabbed the air bubble thing on my Air Jordans. And like now those shoes are worth like tens of thousands of dollars. And I'm like going,
Oh my God.
and I threw them away because they were basically like, they're worthless after that point.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and I was just like,
the air is gone. You can't.
air is gone.
You can't-
There is no air in the Air Jordans.
You remember when your parents would like time you when you had the shoes on? You're like half a second faster. You totally jumped half an inch higher. Like that half an inch and that half a second goes away when you pop the air pockets.
Oh yeah.
It
for
happened.
real.
It happened to me because me being ADD, I wanted to go ahead. I popped mine on purpose. I was like, "Psst." And I was like, oh shit, that's not what's supposed to happen. It still gave me,
They actually did have air.
and you could actually feel like the ankle sank more in the back of those
Yep.
motherfuckers too.
Interesting.
And especially since I was like doing basketball and stuff, those were
Uh-huh.
my basketball shoes. Those and Jason Kids were my two. And I used to wear Jason Kids out at the. We used to play night ball, so we call it. Like basically, you know, it's one of those things when the street lights came on, you knew it was time to come home, kind of thing.
No, I don't know that thing.
You played what with it?
We're
You
not
did-
street-
was
I did
Mr.
not
Bill
play with
involved?
Mr. Bill. Mr. Bill was
Mr. Bill
never-
there? This sounds like a story. You used to play night ball.
I wasn't
Night
allowed
ball.
that. I had to be home. That was my
Dude, it was
backyard.
like the stuff we did when we were kids. Like, so there was a multi-million-dollar house. I'll say his name, Daniel Noteboom. He's a really renowned lawyer in Fort Worth.
Mhm.
Everybody that lives in Fort Worth knows his name. This, that, and the other.
Mm.
We used to go fishing, or I used to go fishing at his house. And it was really cool because like I met his family, and
Yeah.
like he had a like big ass stocked pond.
Oh,
Yeah, like it was awesome.
Nice.
I ended up catching like a 25-pound like catfish, and I have a picture of me holding it on this metal hook,
Aw.
and the catfish was as big as me at the time. And I was like, damn. I'm like, how the fuck did I reel this thing?
I need you to
My
post that
name's
picture.
Devin. I like fishing.
Oh, dude, I
I
love fishing.
want to see that picture.
I'll see if I
So-
can dig it up. Actually, you know what? I think it might be downstairs on that collage. I'll
I
see
will
if I
look.
can.
How
I
old do
will
you
look.
think? How old do you think you were at that time?
Oh,
Like
man.
guesstimate
I was probably like 10.
10.
Aw,
Okay.
But yeah, I
Devin.
went there for years and years and
Yeah.
years. And it was really cool because like I met, he had 3 dogs,
Mhm.
2 of which were German Shepherds, and then the other one
German
was an
Shepherds.
Akita, and I never really trusted the Akita. I always side eyed that motherfucker. I was like, I don't
Oh,
trust
he was
you.
side eyeing the shit out of
Oh
you too.
yeah,
That's why
dude.
you were. No, I do have a story about a big house, but
And it looked like the White House. It was
Wow.
that rope that
this
what is
one
it, colonial type style or whatever with the big pillars and shit. Like
I
it
delivered
literally
liquor
looked.
to one of those fancy houses over in Fort Worth.
Did you?
Yeah, twice. I delivered.
Nice.
It's
I
so
didn't-
fucking huge.
You know, one of the things I liked about doing DoorDash, to your point, is like you discover these areas and neighborhoods that like that's how I discovered like Hickory Creek and all that shit over there. I was like, dude, there's like badass houses right on the that are literally right on the street.
I delivered
What?
HEB order.
to your mom's house.
I don't know. Well, I met his mama. Anyways,
I'm sorry. Respect.
I delivered this HEB order to
Yeah,
a
been
house
there.
in Crowley.
Uh-huh.
When I tell you, you had to drive to your neighbor's house to
Mhm.
get to their house. That's how much land. It took me almost 6 minutes just to get to the road where this house was on. And it was the only
Yeah.
house on that road. It was so pretty, but at the same time, I was thinking, if I died in that house, my neighbors would never know.
Never know.
Yeah.
Your house could catch
You
on
gotta have
fire,
like you have to have like
and
what
your
my
neighbors
grandma
would
had.
never know.
If the blinds aren't open by 9:30, come check on me.
Yes. Like they have
So
to use
my
If I don't
grandma-
shoot a
binoculars.
flare off at
Yeah.
9:35.
Like I was seriously, I was like, if someone died in that house,
Uh-huh.
neighbors would never know. You could be completely decomposed in a puddle
You
of
just-
your own body.
You
That
just-
actually, and no bullshit.
You have a
like,
backup plan with your neighbors. That's what
that
you do.
happened to.
Or your animals are feasting on you. One of the two.
Ha, that'd be cool.
So my growing up in Hearst, the house we lived in, there was about an 80-year-old guy or whatever that lived next door. He really didn't talk to a lot of neighbors or whatever. Anyway, long story short, my dad ended up finding him face down in the pool. Like, and he was like he was there for a while because my dad said like when he pulled him out, it was.
One might say he was drowning in his problems.
Only you.
And this is why I'm here, folks.
Oh my
Jesus, that was
God.
fucked up.
But I mean,
I
and
loved it.
and that was Hearst where we lived like on top of each other, like
Yeah.
basically like
Well, that's the thing too. Nobody's
Somebody
really-
was hurting her.
And that's the other thing. Nowadays, people.
and
are-
he ended up taking a Hearst out of there.
Oh my god, you too. Seriously.
How irony. Just go ahead.
But like in today's society, no one really gets to know their neighbors anymore. Everyone's so paranoid. I mean, to a point, I say that, and I'm incredibly paranoid. Like,
Some of us get to know our neighbors a little too good.
Patrick's being a smartass.
Yes, he is.
hi,
I saw his
Patrick.
comment.
I
Feel
did.
better.
I'm sorry, I didn't see it. What are you talking about?
Hey, Joe Mari, what are you cooking? I'm kind of hungry. And Andy already scarfed down a breakfast bowl.
I haven't had anything since lunch. No,
Lunch?
I haven't had anything since 10 o'clock.
Oh, my goodness. All right,
Can I
we
have
need to
another
DoorDash
shot,
some
please?
shit. Can I have another shot, please?
Please? I gotta drive home. Give me another.
Another shot coming right up.
Well, I had my leftover from
Hey,
Chipotle.
Patrick, I already spilled on your desk, by the way.
And it wasn't liquor.
And we had the safety tray here, and I still did it.
And it
Hey,
wasn't
Patrick,
liquor.
you remember Step Brothers where he said, don't touch my drum?
Let's rub my balls all over your desk.
Ding, ding,
Hey,
ding. Thank you.
Patrick. LICKMYBALLZ.
My balls. And he's gonna molest your mic.
God.
Just so when you put your mouth in and around it because you don't wear protection on your mic.
Babe, if I come home tasting salty, you'll understand why. I've been touching on Patrick's black mic. Oh shit! This took a turn real fast.
We're only 30 minutes in, sir.
God.
Oh man, hey, well, speaking of, since we are 30 minutes in, do we want to? We should probably go ahead and tag the episode at this point.
Oh shit, we didn't even do that, did we?
Yeah, no,
My
we
bad.
didn't. Like, let's just go ahead and back and tag it, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. This is episode 180. It is August 22nd, 2023. We are going to be exploring uncharted territories.
Oh, are we?
Hey there, podcast enthusiasts.
We're doing it a summary,
Yes.
Ocean Quest, or some
It's that
shit?
time of the week again. Yes.
No.
Get ready to immerse yourself in another exciting episode of the FU podcast.
In your face, motherfucker.
From the heart of Texas.
Hey. Hello?
We are quite the heart. I mean, we're North Texas. I mean, the heart would be like Central Texas, Hill Country. What a
Are you humming over
she's
there?
taking after me.
Did you just fucking spill? What is up with that fucking seed over there? Everybody that sits there spills.
Hey, Lynn,
Hello?
Ashley, next time you want to spill, come over here. We need to spill all over Patrick's
Patrick,
desk.
we hear you, but we don't see you. All we see is your ugly mug.
Oh, you hear us?
Patrick did say
Really?
I'm a good
I can
fellow,
hear you.
Andy.
Can the audience hear you?
Is he on the
It's
phone?
working. Yeah.
Wait, is he
Oh,
actually
it's working?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear us?
We just can't see you. Your camera isn't on.
Yeah.
Ugly motherfucker. Did you break that shit?
Yeah, did you break your camera?
Like a mirror.
Yes, I did.
Just kidding. What's up, man?
I
You
did.
okay?
Oh, he
Yeah,
wants
I'm
me to play
alright.
the PSA. That's why he came on.
I know. He just
Yeah,
wants to
play
be
it.
like.
You want me to play mine? All right.
Yeah, play yours, man.
Oh,
Alright.
I definitely want to see what he
Alright.
came up with. Me
Oh,
this week,
shit. All
man.
right, I'm putting you back in your...
I need a good laugh.
All right, here we go. Ready, and go.
Relationship is like a casino. You go in excited, optimistic, and no one can stop you. But in the end, you end up drunk, broke, and talking to yourself. I leave wishing I saved that jackpot. Not the girl, the money. I go to my car and drive away. Then I look around and I forgot I left her at the casino. Come back next week for more of Devin's relationship advice.
That
Sounds about accurate, actually.
dang
This is
the
why
delay
I've
on the
never been to a
pod.
bar.
The delay on Facebook is crazy, dude.
It is.
I just watched it like. But that's the greatest picture, man. I've never seen this picture.
I love how Patrick pulls these
Oh,
fucking
he-
obscure photos.
What really gets me is how deep him and Misty photo stalk our fucking Facebook. Like, you know what? I know exactly what to put for this photo
Yep.
right here.
Yep.
Like the thumbs up last week. I'm a proctologist, and I
Dude,
got my
that-
thumbs up. Like,
that
yeah,
was
like,
great.
Like, of course, he'd pick the one with my thumb. Like, let me check your glands.
Yeah.
All right, Patrick, I got you.
Where's Andy? Where's Andy's PSA? We ain't done
Oh,
yet.
well, we could do Andy's if you want.
I was gonna say, do we
usually
have a
do 'em
certain
back-
order?
We usually do them back
No,
to back.
Okay, we don't have a certain order. All right, well then I'll go ahead and play Andy's. Hold on.
This should be
Okay,
great.
go ahead.
Man.
All right, I can't
audience
wait.
is-
I can already see the picture, so this is gonna be.
Stand here taping this PSA I've learned from. Studies show that marijuana users are 99.999999999% likely to put stupid, dumb as idiotic legalize it bumper stickers on their unregistered car stereo sucks balls car and think anything that has a pot leaf on it is fucking cool. Draw attention to yourself by the po-po. Quick. Everyone scram. I see red and blue lights. Someone called the cops. Andy's PSA's next week. I gotta hide. Wait, that was my imagination. Where's the ruffles and French onion dip, bitches?
Ruffles and French onion dip.
Actually sounds really good right now.
So okay, no, that's
Oh, it's
fair, but
making
like
me laugh.
I haven't put pot leaves on my shit since I can't remember. You got me on the car stereo shit. That was like I dropped my mouth open. I was kind of butthurt on that one.
Yeah.
Avengers I've gotten used to. When you
I
take
know, I
aim at
saw-
something
I
I
saw
know
you-
I'm good at, I'm like, oh, you cocksucker.
Hit
Yeah.
him below the belt.
Yeah, he got me on that one. My car stereo sucks ball or blows. I was like, what? Do you know how long I've been in bits and awkward positions trying to put that bitch in my car? I'll have you know.
All right, you got
know
another
what?
PSA coming up.
Oh, I got
Oh,
No. Patrick's gonna make a PSA about that.
no, like,
Oh boy.
like, yeah, no, that one was funny, but like, your other one stung really hard. The proctologist one was good.
Dude, that was
it
gold.
fit so good. Like,
You definitely need to take those. Hey, Patrick, you need to send those to Ashley so she can put them up on TikTok.
Because I can at least
Oh,
put those
yes,
up,
Yes,
since
because
I-
those are perfect. They're
yes,
quick.
that would be fucking awesome.
and I need the rest of y'all to approve.
Tune in to frustration for Patrick's PSA.
Well, we didn't
like,
get any links in the group, so we
It's
can't approve.
in the cloud, genius. But you told me to put everything in.
Hey, can y'all still hear me?
Yeah, we
Yes.
can hear you.
Okay. All right. Well, I was
Fucking-
going to put them
Are
on.
you in the bathroom?
was
Are you
gonna-
taking a shit?
He's taking a shit, y'all.
He's taking a salty shit. Dude, Lindsay's clowning. She's like, did that hit close to home for
Yeah.
that car stereo show? Like, man, this.
Oh no, she was saying, did that hit close to home about the casino thing?
I thought it was for stereo.
No, that was like wait.
Well, because
earlier.
like Pat, like we could do a PSA if I knew how to do those things, and
I know he won't
In
tell
all-
us what his
in
platform
in all
is.
fairness, Patrick,
No.
if we want to talk casino shit, we could talk that same shit to you too.
Yeah.
I think I'm
Yeah,
the only
I know,
one
I
here that
know.
doesn't have a gambling addiction. Like,
That's
Hey,
just
I have
'cause
not been in 2 years, 3 years. 2
Wow.
years?
I
Yeah.
am so
Devin,
proud
I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
I bet Patrick can't say
Yeah.
this.
I know, because he
He's like-
lives damn near right next to one.
Like, good thing we're not playing Never Have I Ever right now. You be drinking.
Ooh, that would be fun.
No,
Have you ever
I-
played
I
it?
want to walk home. Okay,
I haven't been to one.
be like, never have I ever.
I need
ta-
verification from Misty.
All right, ask her.
Misty has
Go ahead.
been to the casino.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and play the other one.
The
Oh,
other
there's
one?
another one.
Yes,
Oh,
Patrick.
I love this picture, Patrick. So I can't wait to hear this one. All right, ready?
Mhm.
Here we go.
Yeah.
When cheetahs race and one of them cheats, the other one says, "Man, you are such a cheetah." They laugh and then eat a zebra or some chit. That's deep. Come back next week for more of Patrick's deep thoughts right before he falls asleep.
What the fuck? I totally missed the beginning.
that was almost a dad joke.
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
okay.
she,
So
was
speaking
dumb.
of, I fucking told a joke on a Teams meeting the other day,
Uh-huh.
and not one person fucking laughed.
Ooh.
Because it was stupid.
Because I'm not even remotely funny. Yeah, bitches.
Oh my god.
God.
Somebody take his mic.
And he comes in with a knockdown punch. Ladies and gentlemen, I got that punchline for you.
Oh my. Oh my God.
Patrick says, "Fuck
Hey.
off, Andrew."
Never, don't ever forget how beautiful mountains are. You should never take them for granted.
You know,
Yeah,
granite
buddy.
doesn't come from the mountains, right?
Exactly. So you don't take them for granted.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Don't make me explain the joke.
That's terrible. If you got to explain it, that's a bad joke.
You're supposed to get it. You're right. No, they're not. That's why you don't ever take them for granted. Oh,
Lindsay says,
shit.
"This is my life, people." I'm sorry, Lindsay.
It's fucking amazing.
I'm so sorry. But it's funny.
No, you're not.
I'm not.
Every time somebody says
Okay,
that shit, I guarantee you they're smiling. They're still smiling. You still had a good time today. Whether it was at my expense or not.
Facts.
Andy's such a
So-
dumb. Cheers, you smiled. What's up?
So can the audience hear me or what?
Yeah.
I feel like they can.
They
Audience,
can?
put a thumbs up in the comments if you can hear Patrick's salty
Or
ass.
some salt shakers.
I mean, he
What?
does sound like he's in a bathroom, but yeah, we can hear him, but I don't know
I
if
mean,
the
I
audio.
don't have, the soundproof tiles and shit in here.
Soundproof tiles in your bathroom? I should hope not.
No, I'm talking about in my office, you fuckwad.
Oh, is that what you call your bathroom? Your office?
His office, the Oval Office.
That's the office Misty decided to let him have.
You're a dumbass. You're dead, dude.
Oh, we got no thumbs up in the audience. I don't think they can hear Patrick.
I don't think so.
Are y'all able to hear Patrick out there? Is the delay just that bad?
Could be the delay.
All right. Well. All right. Okay.
So, Patrick, how was your weekend? When did you start getting sick?
I started getting sick Sunday night.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, Lindsay says yes, we can hear him.
All right. What'd you eat?
Okay. I can't remember what I ate.
Did you eat?
Jimmy says Dad took a break from taking a break.
Jimmy.
Jimmy, now he
Really?
needs a vacation.
Yeah, Jimmy, he's supposed to go on vacation.
Now I need a vacation.
Damn, Jimmy chimed in right at the right time. Your dad's
Perfect
out.
timing.
He's out sick.
Yeah.
And we got Ashley filling in for him. He's phoning the effort in this evening. Thank you for tuning in, Jimmy. We appreciate that, especially
Well,
with that
you know
zinger.
what?
That was great.
You know what? At least he has a sense of humor like me, so it's all good.
So he must have saw the episode where he takes a break from taking a break.
Wasn't that your PSA though?
That was his.
Yeah.
That was mine.
That was
yeah.
his PSA.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it was funny because we were talking about that earlier that day about him taking a break from his break.
Jimmy tuning in for a laugh for Patrick's PSAs and shit.
Yeah.
Nice, very cool, very
Oh,
cool.
that's awesome.
Oh shit. Oh Patrick. Anyways, cheers to the funny PSAs.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah. Thanks, man.
How did that
Yeah.
do? Snuck attack that shit in there.
Oh.
Cheers.
You're welcome.
Yay.
Yeah.
I don't think we have any new listeners tonight. If we do, we just did a shot for them.
Well, someone's supposed to listen later when he gets off of work, but no.
I don't know.
Someone's supposed to listen.
Ooh.
That tequila could use more tequila flavor to it. It's got a rubbing alcohol
Yes.
vibe to it.
Yes. The second one didn't taste as good as the first one.
Like I bet you if you
Yeah.
did, I bet you if you did this in like anejo or raposado, I bet you it'd be better.
Oh,
I bet you'd be a lot better. Gold tequila instead of silver.
I am a baby when it comes to anything form of alcohol. I literally didn't drink it until I was 26.
Tequila comes in 3 different things: blanco, agave, or blanco, reposado, and anejo. And blanco is a clear. Anejo and reposado are usually a gold to kind of yellowish. Would you say? Yeah.
I have a reposado downstairs, Jose Cuervo.
Oh, okay.
Especial.
Like I would almost like to mix this with a Cuervo.
Patrick says bendejo. Did somebody say bendejo?
But yeah,
No, it's pendejo. What is pendejo?
Asshole.
It's pendejo. It was a
like
P.
1800.
It's with a P, not a P, and I don't think he even spelled it even close.
No, he didn't.
That looks like bendajo.
Actually, if Jomari's still here, she can spell it the right way.
Do you need a Spanish lesson?
Evidently, yes.
All right. Anyway, how far are we into the show? We started at like what, 7:15, 7:20?
Yeah, something like that. We're 44 minutes in.
We need to
45.
go ahead and at least address the weather.
Oh yeah.
If y'all haven't looked outside, it's fucking hot. I'm gonna do Patrick. It's fucking hot. Somebody sprinkled salt on top of the sun and made it hot.
Thank you, Jomari.
Thank you, Jemai.
I knew she would come in a pinch.
Yeah.
Bendejo. There you go.
Yeah, see, I knew it was spelled wrong. So yeah, y'all, it's hundreds.
Good evening, Kayla. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, Kayla. So just like with the comment coming in hot, so is the rest of this week. So you're going to be pretty much in the hundreds till Sunday, and then we got a cold front coming through next week. Yes, folks, it is going to get all the way down to 96. I know, fucking crazy, isn't it?
Ooh.
Man,
I'm gonna bust out the winter coat and everything.
Though, to tell your teenagers, go ahead.
I might even go camping.
If the Gen Zers ain't already rocking the hoodies, tell them it's time.
It's time to pull them out. Dust some
get them
bitches
hoodies
off.
out. But yeah, we will be back to around 97 by Thursday next week. If it's going to come up from there, probably it's fucking Texas. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
We are coming into September. Maybe we'll do all right. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll be decent state fair
Dude,
weather.
I was getting worried when we were in July and we were hitting triple digits. I was like, even before July.
Well, this still ain't even the hottest summer.
I know.
And the hottest summer, the second hottest summer, we still haven't even made it as much as the second hottest summer as far as consecutive 100.
Well, the
degree
reason
days.
why we didn't have consecutive was because that other cold front.
Yeah,
we
it was
had.
like 94.
I know.
It was better than this one.
Dude, and it was weird because I was outside and I'm like, man, this is actually really
That's
nice.
what's really fucked up. You're outside at night, right?
Yeah.
You're standing next to your pool and the wind blows. And you're like, oh, you know what? 94 isn't bad, even when it does feel like 102.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
because
you're
that's
like,
what
man,
the
this
app said, and like not back here, it doesn't. Like, I don't know. Like the fact that we're celebrating that little, like, it shows you how much we're like just over it.
Desensitized by the fact that it's fucking 110 plus every single day.
Does it mean it's gonna get really cold
They're
this winter?
they're basically saying that it's going to be another 2021 February.
We've already gone through 2 hard ass
You know
fucking
how
winters,
many
dude.
So
They're saying it's going to be another hard one this year.
21 was rough. Last year
Yeah.
was rough. Last year was still not fun.
Yeah, but we didn't have the power outage like we did in 2021.
Or frozen beds that you smack your face on.
Yeah.
That shit
Well,
hurt.
thank you for doing that and letting us know that not to do that because, well, luckily my bed is not. it's a
Ladies and
hybrid.
gentlemen,
Yeah, PSA.
PSA.
Andy, PSA. Here we
If
go.
you own a Tempur-Pedic mattress and for some reason you're in the middle of a fucking snowmageddon in Texas and it's below 32 in your house, do not run and jump on your mattress. You will jump onto a frozen pad like a piece of plywood and smack the shit out your face. Happened to me.
what the hell?
The top layer of a Tempur-Pedic fucking freezes.
Yep.
It's not frozen solid, but imagine hitting like a piece of wood or like that shit you put on a toddler's floor to keep them from really hurting themselves. But if you fell face first, it would fucking hurt. Imagine smacking that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I came home one morning, thought I was going to get to work from home, so I ran upstairs and I went and jumped on the bed and I was like, whoop. And it was fucking like a brick. Not quite a brick. It had more give than a brick. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I don't mean to be over exaggerating, but it was rough.
Ow.
Don't do it.
It was solid.
Yes, they do freeze. They absolutely 100% freeze.
Interesting.
Which is good because, I mean, not good, but like I have a hybrid, so luckily I don't have that fucking problem.
I don't know what I sleep on. My friend just offered it to me, and it
You
was
sleep
not
on your
the floor.
friend?
I do not sleep on my friend.
Uh,
Hey, I had previous to sleeping in the bed that she so graciously allowed us to stay in. I was sleeping on tile and hardwood floors, so anything is better than that.
fair enough. Lindsay said something about Jackson's birthday. Yeah, it's the 1st. I don't. Are we announcing it? Like,
Happy birthday!
Yeah, we
Early.
didn't do the weather forecast for the first.
it's we stopped at the 31st.
31st.
Thursday, but that's cool. Yeah, I'm about to be a father of a 9-year-old. That happened fucking fast.
Damn.
That happened to me in February. That was fun.
No, stop. No, he's gonna.
So what you got? You got anything planned for his birthday? His big day? Andy.
Oh, sorry. I totally
Earth
blanked.
to Andy. Earth.
I
Hello.
apologize. I apologize,
doing
y'all.
a
I'm
It
trying.
must be that chair.
I'm trying to pull up stories too as well. Sorry,
Oh,
my
okay.
fault. So
Andy's a dumbass. Why do you? You know what?
hello,
you're
Pot.
getting old.
Where's
Yeah,
the,
you're getting old
where is-
fast. You
hello, Pot? Or are you the
stupid-ass
fucking kettle?
asshole?
Are you the pot or the kettle? I'm sorry.
Shut up.
Devin.
Holy shit.
What?
Kayla said hers will be 21 on the 3rd. I'm granny stage. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I made my
Damn.
parents I made my parents grandparents at the age of 21.
All right, shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna fucking stop y'all.
Few more years, Andy.
Like, no,
Grandpa Andy.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, when I go through the Facebook feed, like, a lot of my friends got started way before I did, and their kids are fucking graduating high school. Some of them are starting fucking college and shit.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm just
See,
like,
that's gonna be me.
and I'm like, did I miss the train?
No.
Like, was I supposed to do this
No.
earlier? Like,
Bro, the
No.
fucking train derailed at my.
okay, all right, fair enough.
no,
No. I mean, I had Jackson exactly when I was supposed to be because
Yeah.
obviously y'all can tell I'm still a fucking kid.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
I can't.
Yeah, and
You
then the thing
know-
is, your kid comes when your kid comes. It's like, yeah, some of them are not planned, obviously. I mean, look at mine. But she is the love of my life, and honestly, there are days she is the only reason I get out of bed.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I get it.
you know, and
Yep.
her sweet sperm donor reminded me last year that she was 4 years away from preteen, and I threatened to stab him on his son's birthday party. I was like, your 2-year-old's about to have a very upset birthday party if you mention twin preteen to me one more time, because I'm the one raising her, not him, and she is me, him, and my sister, which I would love to know what I did in a past life to deserve that.
Yeah, that's what they
That-
call. Andy
mine-
Andy knows about that.
When my mama said
When
they
the
come
kid's
back,
a spitting image of you, and you're like,
when Karma comes back,
don't be looking
3
around like you don't know what the
times.
fuck I'm talking about.
He has
she doesn't
brown
even
eyes.
look
His
like
eyes are
me.
not blue.
No, that's not even what I'm talking about. Attitude, like demeanor.
My hair is brown. His hair is
No,
blonde.
we're not talking about physical traits.
Sir, my child looks like a female version of her father.
He's taller than me at 9.
That
Mine's
doesn't
gonna be
take
taller
much.
than me. She's gonna be taller than me. She's 4'8", Devin. You haven't seen her recently. Oh, you saw her at the. She's
Yeah.
4'8". I am 5'6". She is 9.
Wow.
I stopped growing when I was 12. That's a lie. No, that's the truth. No, I was 14. I grew 2 more inches. I was 14. The point being, she's gonna be taller than me, and she has my
Damn.
attitude, her father's attitude, and my sister's attitude. I'm scared.
Oh, goodness gracious. Speaking of being
So
scared. Speaking of being scared. Devin, you remember where I lived in Louisville, right?
Yes.
The street behind me.
What?
No more than 2 weeks ago. Double homicide.
What?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Louisville double murder suspect. He's actually been arrested. He was arrested. I don't know exactly what all happened, but this is a nice looking home too, by the way.
Uh-huh.
It's over in that area. It's a newer build than my house.
Uh-huh.
Apparently the bodies had been at home for days and the trucks were out front.
Really?
Yeah. So the bodies had been home for days and the trucks were out front. And apparently a relative did a welfare check and sure enough, man, found the bodies of a couple people, which they released the identities. If you want to look it up, you can look it up on Fox. You can look it up at WFAA. They all talk about it. Police say the bodies of a man and a woman were found on Monday, August 14th. And they've also arrested a second suspect in this, but they're not releasing this person's name. Trying to look for the name of the suspect that they did arrest originally.
Jawara Alji Black was arrested in
Yep,
Houston.
that's him.
Wow. 2 days later, Samuel Antanufa Malkamu, 37, was arrested in the case. So apparently, and Malkamu facing 2 counts of capital murder.
Yep.
Wow,
2
bond at $500,000. So this must have been some.
Yeah,
They must have done some fucked up shit.
They went in and I don't
They
know.
killed someone. What
I don't
more
know-
do they need?
I don't know exactly what happened, but they shot them. I know bullets ended up being fired into the people. Let's see. I'm gonna murder this name, but it's Lilia Fernandez Ortiz. She was 66, and
Aw.
Alejandro Arellano Fernandez. I hope I didn't murder that too
You
well.
did.
All my Latin brethren out there. 43, 66 and 43
Was
were
it
found
a
dead at
mom
home.
and son situation?
Yeah, like what is the relation?
So-
Because one of them's in Houston, and the other person that doesn't really say where they're from. So I'm like, what the fuck?
So
Like,
this was 800. This happened on 800 block,
Huh.
and I
Yeah.
lived on the 900 block side. So
Shit.
this was right near me. This was right across the street. from me.
Dude, why did you move? You could have been a witness. We could have had
This
a first...
kind of stuff happening right here in Louisville. This kind of shit is. I see them
Unfortunately-
talking about shit all the time. The fucked up thing is there's no shortage of people wanting to move to Louisville. When we looked, houses were going within 2 to 3 days of being on the fucking market. We hesitated and it was gone.
Yeah,
Hesitated,
Louisville's
it was
gone
gone.
way downhill too. There's a lot,
But for some reason, people still want to fucking move there. Now,
Well, yeah, because
I will
Shit.
give it this. It's
Okay.
closer. The area that keeps people is closer to the edge of Flower Mound. That's you know what I'm saying. But the thing is like this, like people are getting murdered. There, several months back, some girl like that over off 121, but still in the newer homes. Somebody followed her to her fucking door and attacked her or tried to
And-
attack her. Like, I mean, this
See,
like
this is-
Louisville's gone downhill fucking
See,
horribly.
that's why when I think
And
someone's
what's-
following me, I get paranoid because like I like I'm not like the skinny girl. I'm not the one that people have to worry. Like I don't worry about getting kidnapped. But I have been in situations where I'm like, I don't even see how I could possibly be somebody's target, but I have like this feeling. I'm like, I mean, I've had people follow me from the grocery store. I've had people follow me in a park. I had someone follow me, fucking walking. I was just walking, couple blocks, and I could hear something, but I just toned it out because I was like, I'm by myself. The street leads to a highway. I'm not dealing with anything. This dude's calling me, and finally, there's a field on one side. There is an elementary school on the other side of me, and I just was like, you know what? This guy's clearly talking to me because there's no way he's not. Turn around. I'm like, what? And all that jazz. And that's the day Brittany was born. That's my name when I don't want guys to know who I actually am. I tell them my name is Brittany. And I say, I don't
Brittany,
have
bitch.
right. And sure enough, this dude's like, hey, let me hit that. Let me hit that. Let me hit that. I'm like, I am dripping in sweat because it's Texas. I am sweating as all get. There's nothing about me attractive at this point. Like, even in the slightest, I am disgusting looking. I smell like terrible. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, I have a boyfriend. I'm heading over to his house. Good day. I turn around, take a couple steps back, and then I'm like, my gut said, turn around. Turn around. This dude's gone. So this whole fucking time, a car had been following him because there was no, like I said, there is a field on one side,
Yeah.
and there is a elementary school on the other side of me.
That's why situational awareness.
Oh, and he was hanging out near an elementary. Oh,
situational
And I want to
awareness
say,
will be
I
your
was
friend.
just freshly
is your
19
friend.
too. I was just freshly 19 at the time.
I will say, if you have something traumatic happen to you, you literally have your head on a swivel. And like, you know, Andy and I have talked about this before at nauseum about like when you go to a restaurant and stuff, and always having your back to the farthest wall, but then you're facing basically the doorway.
And like, and
Yeah.
you know me, I am incredibly jumpy.
And then like,
Or sit next to the kitchen so you have another exit.
well, and that's why I said the farthest.
Yeah.
Because you know, and the
Yeah.
other thing too is so like they teach you, so like because I don't know if you know this or not, but there was a lot of press people that like got shot and killed and stuff like that. So they
Oh, boy.
started teaching the police. Corinth actually did down here for people that have press credentials and stuff like that. They were actually teaching how to avoid situations, what to do in certain situations.
Yep.
And one of the things is like they even said they will drive around a building before they park, obviously, and then like survey where the doors and stuff are, all the exterior doors, and then when they go in, same thing. Like, you know, we talked about like, you know, always having an eye on the door, like, you know, and then always being aware of like where the exits are and stuff like that. And
have a second option.
yeah, second, third option, and then if the worst comes to worst, like where the windows are, and just fucking dive through them because
Like-
most of the time they have blinds and shit, and that's gonna help, you know,
And
with
it's
a
like,
glass and shit like
honestly,
that.
I'm not like some blue-eyed blonde. I mean, I am blue and dirty blonde, but the point, I'm not your traditional attractive female. I'm
Hey, it doesn't
not-
matter. Different
Crime
strokes
is
for different
crime
folks.
is crime.
Yeah.
Like, crime
And
is
it's
crime.
like,
Like,
I grew up the light blonde, pretty blue-eyed, skinny white girl is who gets taken.
No, but that's the misnomer,
I
and that's
know.
and they're
That's what I've
actually
heard.
yeah, and they're,
Like, guys follow me, guys, and I'm like, I am a obese, not that pretty. I'm not. ugly,
so
but
we erase all of that out of your thinking.
Yeah. I am a
Because
female. That's all that matters. At the end of
one,
the day, that's all that fucking
but
matters.
it's they call it happenstance. Like you just happen to be in the right place at the wrong
Yeah.
time. So and then it's there's another thing where basically it's a God, what is it called? Opportunistic, like
Yeah, I
they
know.
see an opportunity, and then
Yeah.
the third thing is the weakness. Like they see
I know.
Yeah.
I get that. I know how I am as a person. I am definitely that. I want to make people happy. I am very gullible. I can fully admit that I am a people pleaser, and I get why.
Did you know that gullible isn't defined in the dictionary?
Huh, interesting.
That's
No.
fucking gullible. She fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker.
I thought she was fucking with me. I thought she was being a smart ass. I was like, you get it. I'm like, I didn't think you were being for real. Your laugh told me the story. You could have ran with that. No, like I knew that. I knew that.
I knew that, fool.
I was just
For real.
fucking with you. I thought you would catch it. Like,
But there's the point. It's like I know who
Catch
I
it like COVID. Oh, wait.
She's-
can't
I
say
didn't
that.
catch COVID.
she's
I
like,
didn't catch COVID.
she's like,
He did.
She's like, Andy, you're almost 43. I figured you were telling the truth at this point. You're like, you're old, you
But-
know.
You're the oracle now. You're
Yeah,
the old
I know.
wise oracle.
But that just goes to show who I am as a person, and I have come to understand that's why any relationships I have gotten put, any position I've gotten in, you know, I don't want to blame myself for it, but at the same time, I walked myself into that situation. Obviously, it wasn't my intentions, and
I get it.
I don't blame myself for it, but at the same time, I know how I am as a person. That's how I end up there. So it's like, again, not gonna victim blame me. I'm not trying to be a victim, but like, it makes sense why I am picked because I am that.
Oh
person.
yeah, no, I get.
Hey, Jack Torrance.
Yes, let's give a shout out.
Hello from the UK. Love
you.
art.
Thank you for tuning in.
Hello.
Thank you. We know it's like, what, 2 a.m. there?
Yeah, we know it's late.
It's late. Thank you for
Coffee,
tuning in.
coffee,
Hey, did you stop at
coffee.
any pubs?
Yeah.
All our EU friends, welcome.
Yeah, we
welcome,
love-
welcome. 100% from across the pond, yo.
Yes.
I do have a question for y'all before y'all
What?
continue on to the next story.
What?
How would you want to be murdered?
No, stop
What
it.
the
Stop it.
fuck?
I don't want to be murdered. Like,
I thank you,
Yeah.
Patrick. Voice
So-
of reason in the cloud,
so
in the sky.
when you so you talk about
You know what? He sounds like God when,
Yeah,
when he's talking. He
he's like,
sounds like.
Do not give him.
sure?
Do not give him.
So
Either that or God in the can. I don't
Be
know.
murdered.
that
Are
too.
you fucking kidding me?
So
Well, I don't know. I've
so
always thought about it. If I was
it
gonna be
wasn't
murdered.
so Devin. So
Okay, you need
like,
to go get on medication, man. Shit.
You need to
This
go.
coming from Patrick.
No,
Do you wanna
it's
pay for
because
that medical
you
bill?
Need, you
I
need to
got
go
no
get on
insurance.
some salt.
Patrick, you need psychotherapy.
You need psycho. you know. You
I
need,
don't need some
I am
psychotherapy.
you need psycho saltopy. No,
I
so
know there's something wrong. with
so
me.
it's not that I went through something traumatic. That was part of it, but I was still very flippant as a teenager. But once, literally, as soon as I started carrying
Mhm.
on a regular basis, having something that could, if I use it incorrectly, whether I'm
Yeah,
protecting
be used
myself or
against you, yeah.
not.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Well, even if I use it in self-defense, I use it in self-defense, but there's people running all over the
Mhm.
place, and guess
Yeah.
what? Somebody gets hit in the
Yeah.
crossfire,
That's why I
right?
have a
Right.
taser and a knife.
That's what started me really having my head on a swivel, because no matter, I've never gone through a training where I've had one of those instructors that's just gun-ho and you self-preservation period. I've always, well, it's self-preservation, but it's always been the message like, if for some reason you do get into one of those situations, it's public, there's other people there, there's families there. If for some reason you are not 100% sure because it's a panic,
Just smoke weed.
you're better off being a live father than a dead hero, or
Yes.
possibly making somebody else a dead dad.
Yes.
Yeah.
So even whether I have that gun or not does not mean I'm going to be the lone hero when somebody comes in, and hopefully
Starts
maybe
blasting
I'll
away.
have the advantage and could actually do it. But if people are running all over the place and we're a distance
no.
apart, I'm not waiting for somebody to make
For
a
a clear
mistake
shot,
and
yeah.
like we're out of there. I'm getting my son, my girl, her son, we're out of there. We're gone. Like there's
Mhm.
like, how do I get out of the situation? Let's go assess what happens. If I can be a help at that time,
Yeah.
I will assess that at that time. Until then, it's us and our preservation, and that's why I have my head on a swivel at like any time that I'm carrying, period, because whether I have it doesn't mean that I'm the one who's supposed to use it at
Well,
that point.
to your point, like Patrick and I, we did some shooting. Can't excuse that word. We did some filming of of the John Lennon in downtown Dallas, and
Give us the pictures.
since I worked in downtown Dallas, like I knew that it's like at night it gets very, very sketchy. Even during the day, it's sketchy.
Yeah.
But I packed at night and I let Patrick know, and I was like, hey, just FYI, like it's here, it's on my right hip, blah blah blah. Like just keep an eye on me, keep an eye on the surroundings. Like I have my head on a swivel, but I have a camera that I'm operating, so I can't see what's going on in my peripherals. So that's why I told him, I was like, just stay by my right hip, just in case somebody tries to run up on us, blah, blah, blah. Like, if I can't draw because I got a camera in my hand, then at least you know where it is and you can. So it's like, we both kind of...
I can draw.
I can draw.
Just kidding, I can't. I can't
funny?
draw.
Stick figures.
You know what's funny?
Andy, that is so stupid.
There's Jesus
So's
again.
your face, but for some reason we still put it on fucking camera.
Hey, I'm gone.
Yeah, not tonight, no.
But my husband might have gone, Patrick. That's how bad.
So
Hey, Jack said,
Up.
Jack is asking if it's open carry in Texas, right?
yes,
Yes, it
it's
is.
open carry. I don't condone open carry. Just real quick before, because I
Great
know
question, Jack. Thank you for asking.
I know that it's especially in Texas. A lot of us unfortunately there are a bunch of us out here that
Except-
are hotheads.
Except at
Yes.
work. You know,
Okay.
I know.
So
Stupid.
we have open carry legal. Okay. Here's the deal. I am a Second Amendment advocate. I do not agree.
He says like the Wild West. Pow pow.
I love it.
No.
No,
It's
I
funny,
don't.
like the perceptions of.
I
like,
don't.
yeah.
I don't agree with open carry in any form. I think you.
makes
Honestly,
me
I think you're a
nervous.
dumbass if you open carry. And there's a lot of Second Amendment people are gonna be like, "Ah, no, fucking the Confederate,
Second Amendment.
the South will rise again." Like I'm middle of the road conservative. I don't like either side of the country. I think Richmond Richmond north of Richmond is a real song. You look it up if you want to. Shameless promotion for an artist out there.
Jack,
But
you wouldn't be happen to be related to The Shining. He says, "I got
Yeah.
an axe."
I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
axes. Axes.
no
I got a
play
pretty-
makes Jack a
See,
dog.
I got a pretty badass axe too. I'm
But-
just saying.
I'm
So-
just saying, up personal, make it personal.
I don't feel open carry like the fact. I do like the fact that I can. It doesn't mean that I should. Like, yes, you can walk through a parking lot here with an AR-15 on your back as long as it's not
Oh my
pointed in the
God.
direction of anybody, and you can't get arrested. Now,
So let me ask you:
do I think you should? There's a different
No.
question. No, I don't think you should, and I think you're a dumbass for doing that. That's
because you
that-
literally put a target on your
Seriously,
back.
see,
like
that's-
you're asking to
Yeah.
get stopped.
Yeah.
You're asking to cause a panic, and then people are like, "Well, we should normalize it." Like
no.
back in 18,060 billion years ago, the black powder rifles that okay, I get
Musket
that.
load. Hold on.
I understand that we should have gun safety rules and we shouldn't have a fear of firearms, but no, I don't feel we need to walk down the street with a 50 caliber fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm glad I have the
Everybody
right.
should walk around with a sniper rifle.
I'm glad I have the right to do it, but I don't want to use that right. Like it's just not me. And here's the other thing. Here's the thing. When it comes to a weapon, for me, when it's used in self-defense and proper form, okay, proper form, self-defense, true self-defense, not just running off at the mouth and road rage, and I'm going to shoot
Would
somebody.
you hurry up, get to your goddamn point? You've been
No,
fucking
'cause-
running your
because
mouth for
this-
like 10 minutes.
But a weapon is meant to be felt, not seen.
Yes.
I agree
It's
with that.
it is. It's that
And
simple.
You're taking the element of surprise and the element of like, get the fuck
Yeah.
out of here.
And see, I'm
So we're
like,
going to end up having a purge.
Patrick, shut the fuck up.
Patrick wants a purge because he
No,
loves
Patrick
that
wants
music.
that siren.
He
That's
does.
what
He
I
loves the
don't.
siren.
No, I don't.
I wish the buttons were up right now.
I know.
but yeah, no, I'm not against guns, but when I see people just walking around, especially like
Sorry, I had to wait for the gap.
I get
Go
it.
ahead.
It's fine. It's fine. I get it. I mean, that siren's cool, so like I can't.
It is. It's pretty badass.
Like
Patrick
especially
hates
like
I didn't hear nothing.
the 4th of July over in Crowley that I went to, and I see a guy packing. I'm like, this is a family event. I understand that he wants to have it and feel protected, but at this point, I don't feel comfortable because it's like there's people having fun. There are people drinking. I don't think anyone's drinking there, but like people are drinking even though they're not.
Untuck your
supposed
shirt and just put it over the
to.
fucking gun, dude.
Yes! That's,
Like-
that's honestly, and it's like I get if that makes you feel better and all that, but to me, all I see is someone running up on you and grabbing it.
Yeah,
And that's what makes me uncomfortable. I don't care about you so much.
I've got video after video after video, and it's usually thug life homies chilling in the gas station with their gun in their pocket, and somebody grabs it
and that's what
and fucking
I'm
books
worried
with
about.
it. Like,
That's
no,
what
like
I'm worried about. I'm not worried about said person with the gun. I'm worried about said stupid person who sees the gun and be like,
Yep.
hey, I'm gonna let my intrusive thoughts war in today. I'm gonna run up and grab that man's gun. Like, or
there
a
was
chick's gun.
actually like a study that was released not too long ago that was talking about like
Marijuana.
about the break-ins.
on salt.
On salt.
Jesus Christ, God damn
That
it!
apparently people don't just use them for their pools,
Yeah, they're using to revive people like Patrick,
like Patrick.
Salty McRight height. God bless America.
Go ahead, Devin. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you like Andy.
It's
Patrick,
okay,
we all
I'm used
know
to it
that's
with
a lie.
Andy.
I think we all are. Even Lindsay.
Let me interrupt your face with these nuts.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so Jack goes,
Wait a-
"Here's Johnny." Yeah, that was a good movie. Like,
You know,
I
I've
rewatched
never
it.
seen it.
Are
I've
you?
only seen clips, but I love the clips.
Hey, Patrick, actually, Jack, if you're still on, what was the second version? The
Don't
newer
be
version.
laughing at him, Lindsay. Don't encourage fucking Patrick.
There's a newer version?
Don't encourage.
There's a newer version of The Shining. It's basically it picks up from where
Oh, I knew that.
yeah.
I know a lot of movies, but I haven't watched because used to watch. I forget what it was, but I watched this thing that would do a lot of clips from different movies. I'm like, oh, that's funny. I like that. I need to watch that. I need to watch that. I need to watch that. So I know a lot of movies.
That's
I
on
know-
YouTube.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
probably YouTube.
It's not.
Shut
It's
up.
Before our days, Devin.
Yes.
I know.
Before they started taking everything down. Oh, you got more than 10 seconds? Nope, take it down. Copyright.
Yeah. Right.
Actually, I think it was.
Speaking of the Wild Wild West, those used to be the Wild Wild West days where you could actually post shit and talk about stuff, and now you post anything.
it was a Chiller channel. The
Chiller
Channel.
channel.
Because I love.
She wanted to say Channing Tatum.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
that's what she wanted to do.
Ew, gross. No.
What? Said no girl ever except for
Yeah.
you right here in the studio.
All the
right now.
girls right now are like, "Oh yeah,
Well, a lot
have
of
you
people-
ever seen him dance? Clean up aisle 4. Oh my god, I've watched
I don't
all
understand
3.
people who like Brad Pitt either. So
Well, Brad Pitt's like 80 now, so you know he's.
Him and Tom Cruise don't age. Him and Tom Cruise and like.
Well,
No,
Tom
no,
Cruise doesn't
Tom
age because he sold his
Cruise.
soul to the fucking
Tom Cruise.
then
Scientology.
what's Denzel's excuse?
Black don't crack?
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
that's
You know
fine.
that was coming.
Duh.
Never mind. God.
You know
damn
it's
it.
fun. You remember when we worked at the country club? You remember the shoe shine guy? He was 82 years old.
Yeah. I also remember Frank.
Frank. That's what I'm talking about.
I thought Frank worked the bar too.
He hung out at the bar, but he was the shoe shine
Frank
guy.
with the beard.
Yeah, black guy, right? Skinny,
Beard.
I love the Chill channel. I
Short.
found it, and I was being sneaky because I wasn't supposed to be watching
short
it
beard or
tonight.
short guy?
And
Short guy.
I'd stay up late watching it. Oh, I love
No,
horror
Frank
films.
was skinny.
But
he
yeah,
was.
I missed that. I missed the Chill.
So where the
channel.
bar was, if you went
That and sci-fi.
Yeah. I
to
know.
the left, his locker.
There
yeah.
was a short black dude that worked the bar too. Pretty sure.
Well, there was Sherman.
How
who
drunk
was
were
the-
you at this bar?
who
Maybe
was-
it was Sherman. then.
Sherman was the cook, but he was tall too.
No.
Sherman was a tall, skinny guy.
God damn it.
He was the one that like basically inspired me to
Amazing,
start
folks. That's how
my.
you know you're getting old.
I got a good long term memory. You can ask Lindsay. Like my long term memory is pretty fucking sharp.
So
I
this,
could've-
this guy,
He was
this guy
good.
named Frank was a shoe shine guy. Like he took care of all. Yeah, if ever. I mean, this guy had worked for the company for like 30-something years or whatever.
Ooh,
Yeah, he'd
okay.
been there for a hot
You ain't
minute.
gonna find
gray
that no more.
peppered beard.
Yeah, pepper beard.
Short. He was my little tall, a little shorter than me, almost
Okay,
Patrick's height.
he might have been short. I might be confusing him with
He
Sherman.
almost-
Sherman was the
he
tall.
almost shopped in the child section with Patrick. What?
But I just remember him like because we were taking
God, I can
Age.
hear you.
You'll be okay, Patrick.
we were taking guesses on his age, and he was like, I think he said it was like 78 or 80, something like that. And then of course Charlie Pride was it Price.
Charlie Pride.
Pride.
Yep.
He used
Old
to come,
country music singer.
old country music guy. He used to come in and like he looked good for his age too. And I'm like, God damn.
I'll never forget. he comes up and he asks, like, I was working there not too long, and he comes up and he asks for his bag, right? And I go and grab his bag out the bag room, and I'm reading the tag, and like, I'm not a Charlie Pride fan, but I know who he is. You know what I'm saying? Because my dad listened to country and whatnot, so I know who Charlie Pride is, and I'm like, no way. Like, I'll go give it to him, and then I look at him, I put it on his, put the clubs on his cart and stuff, and come walking back. He goes on, he gives me a tip or whatnot. It wasn't a bad tip. And I come back in, and they're like, you know who that is, right? I was like, no, get the fuck out of here. That name tag really is? They're like, yeah. I was like, holy shit, man. Fucking Scott, one of the dudes I work with, we're in Nashville, right, for the road show. Yeah. And you walk down Nashville. You know how Broadway is. You walk down a Broadway, and on one of the bars, they've got a mural of all the fucking stars. And he's like, name 3 of the old schoolers on there. He was surprised I knew who fucking Charlie Pride was. I was like, do you know him in my 40s? Like,
did you tell him? Did you tell him the story afterwards? Like, not only do I know him, I've actually met him.
Like, I've actually talked to him. Like, he's a cool cat, man. He actually, like, he's a real dude. Like, he shoots the shit and everything. But
hey, Jack says that guy talks too much. Probably talking about you. He said Dr. Sleep was the name of it. So, hey, FYI, if you go watch The Shining, then go watch Dr. Sleep.
I remember now.
Thank you, Jack. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I knew you'd know the answer, especially with the name like you got. So I'm like, it's par for the course. So are you a Jack Nicholson fan? Let me know in the comments. Just FYI. Andy, you can talk. Go ahead. Now he's... Oh, he said Shining fan. All right. Cool. Makes sense. I called it out on the first comment.
Why is Andy being quiet?
I know, like,
being quiet?
because he got called out by the audience for talking about
Fine, he's just being Andy.
He's fine. Like, he talks.
You're not here to interrupt him.
But nobody can add to the story because he's like, I just got to go fucking mouth diarrhea. Got to get it all out.
It's called I Go Ham.
I Go Ham. Yes. But yeah, so Charlie Pride was one of the regulars that ventured there. It was really it was a cool dichotomy there. There was like 3 different golf courses and stuff like that.
There was a Ducati there?
No, there was. God damn it.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a badass sport bike. Oh, speaking of
motorcycle.
The party Saturday. I think it was after. God, I can't remember. Was it last Saturday? No, it was Saturday before. I don't fucking know. Anyway, one of the Saturdays that I had people over, one of the girls had a Ducati. I think it was 1198 or something like that. And I was just like going.
At your house. Somebody here?
Yeah, somebody here. She's from Kansas.
You should have fucking texted me. I would have brought Michael out, and we would have gone to look at her motorcycle.
But you never answered me.
I did answer. I saw the screenshot of it. Dick face.
Well, whatever.
Going back on mute.
No, she did not drive her Ducati here. But I did see some pictures. She told me to add her on Instagram, and I saw some pictures of it, and I was like, "Damn, that is a fucking phenomenal." Like,
you're right. I would not have come over for pictures.
It was like it's literally like it's a work of art. Like it's a masterpiece of a bike.
There are some that are so beautiful.
It is, and then like it's. The ride, the sound, it's just everything about it is just a masterpiece. It really is.
And it's like
and I'm sure Keanu Reeves has like 12 of them. He's got probably every one that's ever been made. He's got some badass bikes.
He's got some badass bikes.
Does the stereo sound better than fucking Andy's?
Does the stereo sound better than Andy's? It's the voice of Jesus again.
And
I like look around. I'm like,
Jesus, do you not like my stereos?
It's not Jesus. It's the Antichrist. Hush. Don't y'all be saying Jesus.
Yes, I'm God. I don't like your stereo, Andy.
Blasphemy. Blasphemy.
You play shit music.
Lord, I want you to hear this right now. You just heard Patrick. He said he is God. Remember that when he's standing at the gates next to me and you're trying to choose who should get in and who shouldn't.
He's going to kick both of you out.
He'll understand because he knows.
He's going to be like, Andy, get in here. I've been waiting to meet you. You're a funny motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? You know what Patrick reminds me of? It reminds me of, you ever been to like a bad drive-through? When you're like trying to hear what the fuck they're saying.
And then
Give me a side of fries. What? I got fries out of that.
you're gonna get an
Give
apple
that
pie.
fries
And
a
then like,
second.
apple pie, what?
We
apple
don't
pie
have the
truck.
fried one no more. You gotta have the baked
Just
one.
say you want a double water burger with fries and a large drink. That would be
He's cutting out.
$85
Oh,
You sound like the fucking
Patrick.
drive-through guy.
I want a burger now.
He
I'm
sounds
so hungry.
like if I were to take the sound of those
Oh,
Asian
God.
whatever those play balls and put them in
Benoit
somebody's
balls?
mouth. Patrick's voice is exactly what I think it would sound like if he had those playing with those balls in his mouth.
Okay. Not serious, but whatever. My dad had some of those. Oh my gosh, it was the prettiest sound.
The way you describe that is not okay. Absolutely, like my dad had some of those. The way it would sound.
You know what those are
those
used for, right?
balls,
You know what those are used for, right?
Okay, hold on. We might be talking about two different things.
dexterity.
Yeah,
never mind.
dexterity in the nether regions
Never mind.
of a female.
Never mind. We are talking about different. I'm pretty
No,
sure.
they're the same balls.
Wait,
Those
wait,
are the
the
same.
Are
ones
you
that
talking
like
about the
this?
meditation balls?
Benoit balls. That's what they were originally used for. In you did not know this?
So what? You're supposed to put them in there and then go like this?
No, you put them in there, and when you walk, they hit each other and they jingle and they make This is before vibrators.
So this is like vagina jingle bells.
What
Is that what
it's-
you're telling me?
It's
right
like
now?
a vagina vibrator. Have you not? Did you
Yeah,
not-
Andy, you're supposed to cradle them.
The things that you go
Andy,
like
you're
this
supposed
with
to
your
cradle
hands and they go.
No.
They were.
When I saw them used on Kung Fu with David Carradine and shit, I did not be like, you know what? I should Google that if those were sexually
I'm
used at one
Googling
time.
this.
Like,
That's what they were. Benoit balls were originally used for.
type in
sexual,
Benoit balls original.
before vibrators
origin.
and everything. Yes. God,
I
this
think
is sad.
you're
I'm
lying.
educating the youth right now.
like so.
Oh wait, you're older than me.
So
I'm educating the elders and the youth.
Hey, you know what? This is good shit for my podcast when I
So-
finally get around to it.
So you're telling me people would walk through Asia and their vaginas would go boom, boom, boom,
Yes,
boom, boom?
Lindsay's right. You use them for strengthening your pelvic floor or your Kegels, because you keep it tight to keep them from falling out. Yes,
Mm.
I do.
and then when you
Yeah.
walk and stuff, they jingle and then they vibrate.
Spell meditation.
MEDIATION.
Thank you.
Meditation.
Jimmy.
James Martin. Oh, Jimmy's he's hollering at us from YouTube.
Oh
now.
shit! Now he's hollering from YouTube.
It's
Chad
like-
took a break from taking a break.
No, he's
Nope, he's back.
yeah, no, he hasn't even gone on
I'm
vacation.
here, Tim. Shit.
Well, he's not
Man.
in studio, but yeah, he's calling.
Man,
He's phoning it in.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. He's
Hey Jimmy, if you want to log into the studio and talk shit to your dad,
that'd be kind of cool.
No,
He's like I can call in, I just can't show my face.
who do
I
what?
have one talking shit to me all the time.
I
need
know
two.
we might as well have another.
What are you talking about? Everyone
Jimmy,
shit to you. What are you talking about?
shut up, bitch. You know,
That came in clear.
He almost sounded like The Rock.
Oh my God, it's true.
Ermagerd. Oh, they were?
Now it was originally just one ball you were supposed to use.
So why did the monks end up using them? How did this come into, Confucius and shit, or not Confucius? What's this fuck? Who did it?
yeah, you're right, Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Yeah, you're right, Jimmy.
Caitlin says they have medical ones surgeon gives you to use for a month before JJ rejuvenation surgery. The more you know. Kayla, I'm not even going to ask why you know that.
She Googled it just like she did, and Kayla went in here and was like, I'm going to be the expert here.
All right. I mean, she is a professional Googler, so.
She's like, ooh,
I'll give that to Kayla.
I'm
She's the
Googling-
FBI of Google.
Kayla's straight up like, I'm Googling vagina balls right now.
Vagina
That's
balls.
Vagina
what I
balls.
put in.
Vagina balls.
I put Chinese vagina balls.
Hey,
Benway vagina balls.
I'm
Like,
surprised you put big gay vagina balls.
like I was literally like, we went into a store the other day in Grapevine Mills or something. And me and Lindsay, they had them. I was like, hey babe, look, I'm playing with my balls, and now I will never play with them again.
I've
been
been
like,
playing with those.
actually, you know what? I might.
Hey,
Babe,
Kayla,
babe, you want to get some Benoit balls? Now that I'm thinking about it, like I'm thinking out loud.
Hey, Kayla, did you ask to see your nurses before and after pictures?
Did you ask to see their balls? Their Benoit balls?
Yeah, did you?
I'll just stick to Kegels. I'm sorry, that does not sound
It's
pleasant.
Kegels.
I mean,
Kegels.
I know.
There you go,
Every
right.
time I hear Kegel, I think of an
wrong.
animated vagina with wings.
You can
Kegel
fly.
muscles. Kegel.
Yeah,
A violent nature beast.
I mean, it gets violent after a while.
It shall take its prey.
I mean, shit.
Oh, yeah.
You mean I taught like y'all something tonight,
did. And you
and the
know-
audience
And
apparently
you
too?
know me and my weird shit.
I
that
know.
do,
I'm really
too.
surprised.
Excuse me
you.
for not knowing about Asian sex toys. It's not my fault. Like,
Like,
Do your research, sir.
and like Devin knows, I have this whole idea for a podcast I want to do based
on
on the
Benoit balls?
What?
She's gonna do an episode
I'm
now on it.
That's called OnlyFans. Okay. Whoa. Okay.
I plan to do an educational version of it.
Of OnlyFans. This is the labia.
I mean, you're not wrong.
No, Mr. James Martin, that would be called squids. That's a whole nother different, scary,
No,
fucking
But you know,
weird.
Devin-
no,
Or
hinte.
octopus.
Hinte covers multiple. It's not just squids. I know
Or
what
octopus,
you're taunting.
Yes,
That's legitimate.
Dude,
they
have
were-
you seen some of the
yes.
toys?
Oh, not toys.
no, there's
but
a
yes.
movie where they joke about it. They call it tentacle porn.
Yes, that's what hente is. Yeah.
There's
That's why people like
hinte is
octopus.
a all-encompassing. It doesn't just. It's not just tentacle.
It's all
porn.
tentacles, man. That's all
No,
it is.
it's
Tentacles.
You need to go to.
Sometimes it
You
includes
need
vines.
psychotherapy.
You need to go ahead and just go to a anime con.
Sometimes it includes vines and trees and other things.
Jesus
Did
Christ!
the trees
I've no,
grow into and go
stop.
around,
Like
and up and around?
this is why I'm. This is why I'm not.
Yeah,
This
the
is
tree
why.
was alive.
This
has
is
been
why I was
possessed.
never into hente. I was never into
I'm
like.
into some weird shit.
Wait,
I'll be honest.
SpongeBob porn? Oh God,
Oh.
I'm not into anime, so.
My
Is his
God.
dick square too? Does anybody know?
Okay, I stumbled across that
Is
by
it SpongeBob
accident.
SquarePants or is it SpongeBob Square Dick?
Dude.
Does he try to fit it in a round hole? I had that same problem in kindergarten.
Oh my god.
SquarePants round hole.
Honestly, I didn't get that far into it, but I wouldn't be surprised. But anyways, but Devin
And
knows.
this is why we do this, folks.
Devin
Hey,
knows.
thanks, Jack.
Uh.
Patrick sounds like he's cool. Yeah, you should tune into. We got 180 episodes, so you got plenty to tune in.
We got two.
We're on all the platforms. You name it, we're on it.
We don't wear Cowboys hats and we don't ride horses, believe it or not.
I know. Sorry to crush your dreams.
I had a cousin ask me that.
There are a lot of people that think Dallas, like, they just ride up to
I
their.
had a cousin ask me
Like
Down-
y'all ride horses to school? Do y'all have
Yes.
oil? I've literally been asked. Do we have
Yes.
oil derricks like
I've
in
been
the
asked if
playground?
I ride a
Yeah,
fucking
like literally,
horse
it's
to
pumping
school.
oil. Right in the
No, but there are oil. Yes, there are oil derricks in Texas,
Oral.
but oil.
Oral.
That's how we
Oral.
say it. Here we
Oral. The
Or
oral.
oh,
We don't say oral,
oil.
Derek. We say
You say oral.
Shut up, bitch.
Only when he's
Asshole,
consuming
man.
salt.
Why you
Hey,
always
since,
say that?
since we've got somebody from the UK, if I call Patrick a fag, that just means I'm calling him a cigarette, right?
Facts.
Yes, sir.
Oh shit! Sorry,
Yes,
I don't
sir.
mean to get us canceled. I apologize.
Mr.
Time
James
stamps.
Martin said Patrick should show up to the podcast for once, but he's too busy taking a break from his break and then a vacation from his break.
Hey, Jack said I'm right. Just call him a cigarette. I mean,
Yes.
Patrick does like butts.
I mean, he puts them in his mouth all the time.
Salty butts.
What? Put what in my mouth all the time?
Salty butts.
Salty butts.
Oh my god.
He really does too. That's right.
He does.
Oh my God.
Yes.
He loves some cancer butts.
He can't get enough of it.
All
He
right,
tries
I'm
to get it in wherever he can get it in.
This one's
I'm
gonna
going
be
back on mute.
This was gonna be so much.
No,
fun
you're allowed to
cut
talk,
up.
Andy.
I can't wait to cut this episode up.
All right.
I can't wait. I will find a way for y'all to just be sent.
Hey,
to
Jack,
shit.
what part of the across the pond do you live? Just curious.
previous oppressors of America.
Well, no, like
Jesus Christ, that was dark.
it's crazy because like I went to London for New Year's, Christmas time,
Oh yeah.
and like it literally took 2 hours to get through London. And I'm
Dude,
like going, do you know how far I
Yeah.
could travel in 2 fucking hours here?
to Devin's house and back.
I'm in Austin.
Do you
No,
know?
it
You know
takes
what
me
I
an
could where I could
hour.
travel to and get done in 2 hours? I could visit your mom's house.
How did I know that was coming?
Like I could get a lot done.
Seriously, it is an hour from my house to Devin's house, and then an hour back to from Devin's house to my house in 2 hours, and you went all the way through, motherfucker.
London, and I was in London, traveling through
Motherfucker.
London, and still ended up in London.
Motherfucker. I want to go. I
I'm like,
have not
fuck.
traveled. I became a mom young, so I was in.
Everybody should travel.
When you can.
When I
Yes.
can, I plan. It's not something I've given up on. Like my brain, like most people, you know.
And I hate to say it, the most racist people are because they've never gotten outside of their fucking box.
Yes, I agree with that. 100%.
It's like go explore, go meet other cultures, go experience other things other than your own little bubble and circle of people.
I
Like
agree
that
with
just
that.
it's so sad.
And that's probably why
Mm-hmm.
I spend way too much time on internet because I want to learn about other cultures and whatnot. And I can't physically go, so I love to learn.
Well, the
what I
thing
can.
is like you can only learn so much from textbooks and online and even
Oh,
like
agreed.
web pages and shit.
Agreed.
You got to go in and you got to experience it. First and foremost, you
He
gotta,
said Northern Ireland, by the way. Hey, you have
Ooh.
Oh, I
Northern
want to
Ireland,
move
that's
to
awesome.
Ireland so
Jack.
bad.
I'm going to tell you right now. I've not
Okay.
been there, but from what I've seen in pictures and the quote unquote interwebs,
the interwebs.
you have a very beautiful country.
Ever since I've been a child, I've wanted to move to Ireland. Like that's my desire is to move to Ireland. Don't ask me
I
why.
want to go to Ireland.
And I'm
Yeah,
Scottish genetically.
I'm
I wanna
Irish,
get-
English,
I
German,
wanna go to
and
Ireland.
Canadian, believe it or not.
I'm, of
Those are the
course-
main. When I spit in the tube and did the whole DNA thing, that's what came back. Irish, English, German, and Scandinavian.
Yeah, I was
Go
Scottish.
figure with my skin tone, right?
right.
Right.
Blue eyes. Hey, there's a toss up.
Yeah, I was
I want to
Scottish,
go to Ireland. Sure.
Jewish, European, and Spanish. Those are my 4 main. That's what I am.
Speaking of European, damn, I gotta go pee.
You're Russian when you go in the
I'm
bathroom.
Russian.
You're American when you come out, but when you're in the bathroom,
European.
Damn.
Yeah, it was perfect timing for that.
Oh my god, y'all are children. I love it.
Dude, when is it ever that I'm the one breaks with seal first?
Seriously, just
never.
Andy.
Like I never
It's-
break it. Like
It's Andy.
hardly ever.
I haven't-
80% of the
If
time.
you go
Yeah.
back and look, it's been a long time since I've broken
Has it?
seal. It's usually Patrick now.
Has
Yep.
it?
Yeah,
I haven't been paying attention.
because he's drinking
Whoa.
so much salty Gatorade.
Devin, what did you do?
I don't know. All of a sudden, I just went blank.
And it was only me. Did you see
I
that?
know. I was like, oh shit, you just like took over the show. Ashley, what kind of fucking spell did you cast on this podcast? We started like 20 minutes late ever since you showed up.
Bitch, I planned to take
Everything,
over.
hey, true story. Everything was running smooth and perfectly. You show up.
Well,
fucking
no,
shit.
I
Hey,
touched.
because
I
I'm
touched the
trying to get
camera.
this podcast off to actually get shit
You know what's funny
done.
is this monitor has not gone out since.
Yeah, see, it was Andy. Andy touched the camera. My bad juju
I
went
have
through the cable.
plans for this podcast. I
I've-
need you to fucking complete.
Whoa.
We're not.
Hey, did something
We're not
happen
talking
to
about
my
OnlyFans stream. You stop that. Jesus Christ! What?
Did something happen to what?
my monitors?
Your monitors? No, why?
No, I just don't have them on because I don't have a laptop. I'm using mine.
Oh, you notice that
I'm
they're
not-
all black?
Yeah, I'm not.
And they
I'm
broke
not.
them.
I'm not using your MacBook, and I don't know where your docking crap is, man. You over here?
I have it.
You're over here double clicking on porn sites and shit. I don't want to see what you got pulled up when you're gone.
What?
What?
My shit. I got my Mac here.
Man, that's a typical denial response, but that's cool.
Run,
Not that it is.
run.
And Andy, you're a dick.
Andy, why
You
don't
would know what a dick looks like because you're gay.
What did he know because he has one?
No, yeah, that's true. You are a man. Okay, I can't argue with that. Good point, Ashley. Thank you. Thank you for bringing me back to reality.
Oh my god.
Very well, Devin's gone because I feel like
All
I'm
right.
not gonna help.
Okay, so speaking of crazy Texans, I'm not a big fan of our governor. I'm not a big fan of everything that he does or his decisions. Hot Wheels is always seems to be on a roll. But have y'all heard about this new waterboarder we have?
What?
So we have a waterboarder now. It's actually in the Rio Grande or Rio Grande, however you want to call it. And it is about I think they said the length of 3 football fields, maybe 300 yards plus. And it's made of these gigantic wrecking size balls, almost like and yeah, I know we say balls a lot on this podcast. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Balls has come back into the podcast full circle. But apparently we've laid them into the water so that apparently there's been a bunch of drownings when they're trying to cross. So this actually gives them something to grab onto, or if you're really determined, try to swim under and drown anyways also. But apparently the federal government, Biden administration, is suing us over this. Bringing
over that, the other shit that was there.
Bringing a lawsuit. No, the new one. The new lawsuit is over this particular lawsuit is over the floating border. Now, here's the other controversy around the border. Though I do feel, yes, we do need to have strong borders and we need to figure something out around illegal immigration.
Killing them like that is not fucking.
Well, it's not necessarily killing them, but at the same time, there was a Democrat that decided to go and do an expose on these things, but nobody stopped him. And from what it looks like he's filming, it looks like these things have blades on them in between.
Yes.
And I don't like siding with them, but at the same time, I saw the close-up photos and the plates in between these buoys, big, and they're almost the size of they're saw blades.
They're saw blades.
No.
They're like from the movie fucking Saw. Like no bullshit.
It's ridiculous. Is what it is.
Now here's my draw. Here's the thing though, is the buoys themselves don't have any barbed wire on them. But at the same time, it's like, we've moved them to our side of the river supposedly at this point. And I don't necessarily agree with it, but what the fuck are we going to stop? What are we going to do by stopping?
It's not that. It's not that. I understand where you're going with that, but it's not fucking hurt.
Look at Jack. Look at Jack's post.
Oh yeah,
right
he
now.
put like three different times. Yes, FJB.
Shit, I'm not a fucking conservative, but God bless America. Yeah, I like what you say, sir. I'm right there with you.
I get that we need
something. On my ride to work today, I was like thinking, I'm going, you know what? Is there any way as Americans or whatever, can we fucking basically say we don't like any of the politicians? Can we fucking demand better representation?
There is no Control-Alt-Delete.
Yes!
There is no
Why?
There's not,
It
brother.
would be a good idea.
So the problem is so with these borders, and the thing is
I hate all of our choices.
we're being
Yes.
the federal government is taking aim at Texas. Like I said, I don't like Governor Abbott. We know that, okay?
Yeah.
But we're doing our best to control the borders of stuff pouring. Without federal funding, yes, we're taking drastic measures because our federal government is not helping us control immigration either.
So hold that thought, because there's actually been a surplus in the amount of income Texas has generated, which is why they're supposedly going to get rid of our property tax or make it lower, blah, 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 which is bullshit. I probably will never fucking see that happen. But the thing is like, if there's
because we're the fastest growing market, bro.
Right. And if there's a
Dallas is
surplus,
huge.
that means they have more money than they know what to do with.
So
There's
putting
money.
spiky balls that
There's
we're gonna kill
money
people.
there to
Maim is the answer.
do the right thing and to.
Yes.
But are we
But they're not.
maiming? Or are we telling them, hey, just don't cross the fucking river? Why take the risk?
Because to some of them, it's worth the risk.
I get
Yeah.
that.
I get that.
I get
and
that, but
do-
do you know who else it's worth the risk? The same, like, as much as my heart goes out to those people that need to get across for a better opportunity, the problem is the same people that are getting across with that are also right shoulder and shoulder to the people that are coming across for human trafficking,
I know.
coyoting,
And I get
like,
that.
when you look at saw blades, it's not that we're trying to kill children. We're trying to also deter the coyotes that are trafficking them over here for sex trafficking in the first place.
And I want to. Whoa.
They stand shoulder to shoulder. That's the problem.
What?
I know
have
it's
an
not a
echo.
great it's a blanket statement, and I get that, but the thing is they are coming over together. It's not just the people that are seeking opportunity. That's the problem, or the opportunity, I guess you would call
And
it.
I agree with that, and I understand. Do you not hear that, or is that my headphones? That might be my headphones.
Good night, Jamari. Thank you for turning in.
Jomari, have a good night. See you at work.
I-
Thursday. I was
And
going to say tomorrow. I was like, oh, wait. Nope. Thursday.
I do agree with that. I understand that, but at the same time, we are having children getting hurt and all the time.
Mhm.
It's like I agree we need stronger borders, but I don't agree with this method. But I understand the purpose of it.
So before they put this up, at the beginning of the summer, they had 4 children drown. Since they've put this up, there has been only 1 drowning, and it was an adult male, and he tried to swim under the barrier. So I'm just.
When did they put it up?
So let me
I
ask you.
put it
What,
up at the beginning of July. They started at the beginning of July.
what do you think the solution is?
I don't know. I am not qualified to answer that question.
She's like, that's why I'm not running for governor.
Yeah.
Exactly. I just know this is not the answer. I
Nope.
agree there should be a better answer. Do I know the answer? No. But we've got to do better.
So the answer starts with the money. It always starts
It's
and
always
always
the money.
ends, and it's always about the money. So
Money,
if
money,
you
money.
look at why, so there's 2 things. So why are they coming across? It's for opportunity, yes. But what is more important? It's not about the opportunity. It's about the money that comes from the
Yes.
opportunity. And the thing is,
You're absolutely right.
the thing is, there's certain wire transfer services that allow illegals and allow people to send money abroad for, they make their cut, obviously. But that's, at the end of the day, you cut off the head at the snake.
Yeah.
The snake at the head.
Yeah.
Trouser snake.
Trouser snake, yes.
Don't do that, Bob.
That way you can't.
Don't do that,
That way
Lorena
you
Bobbitt.
can't give them just a tip.
Lorena Bobbitt's going to be
Yes.
hanging out with you.
So, and the reason why I know all this stuff is because I was involved with an organization that tried to curtail and stuff human trafficking, and one of the things that we were dealing with is the money, because obviously you cut off the money, then the shit will stop real fast. Because if you make it's like how they're talking about legalizing, certain things. Is if you legalize it, then there's no demand for it that's illegal, an illegal demand.
Yes.
So in this situation, it's going to always be illegal, obviously, trafficking and stuff like that. So it's like, how do you combat it? Well, you fucking go where the money is. You find out why and how they're getting that money.
Mm-hmm.
And it was actually pretty eye-opening because, Western Union and a couple of these MoneyGram and stuff like that were a big part of it. But then you even have like Walmarts and stuff. You can go in and send wire transfer to anybody.
Jack, we'll get to your question in just a second, brother. I've got a story that actually goes right around that.
Perfect. But yeah, so like basically you follow the money. Going back to the reason why they want to come work here, because A, there's opportunity, and B, they get paid a lot more, and C, they can send that money back to their families. Basically what they're trying to do is support their families. The right, the ones that are doing it for the right reasons.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yep.
And those
There's
are the
obviously
ones,
unscrupulous
that make
ones.
sense.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that though I do think should come up here the correct way. I understand why, but
that's the second element. So
Yeah.
the second element is if they want to contribute to society and they want to be a part of our economy and this, that, and the other, then do it legally, but know that you're going to have NSA, FBI, you're going to have all these motherfuckers watching you. We'll let you in, but just understand you're basically going to be supervised.
Yeah.
You're a supervised visitor, basically.
Yeah.
And we're going to watch where your money goes. We're going to watch that, like, hey, yeah, that's fine. You send a certain percentage, but at the end of the day, they just need to cut all of the money transferring back and forth and all that shit. That'll kill the whole opportunity reason why they're here.
But the question is, will that actually ever be?
Other flip side is, and this is what's starting to happen now, is you build businesses and you build companies in Mexico and surrounding areas, so they don't have an incentive to cross the border because they can stay there and work. And this is actually happening. There's like 15 new companies that are building big warehouses and stuff. So what happened was with the
Devin,
China.
you're a leader.
Thank you.
You really are.
Let's all vote for Devin.
So what happened with China is nobody wants to do business with China because they have like their economy's failing. They have it's a
China.
dictatorship. China.
Oh, God. Everyone vote for Devin.
So a lot of
He's the future.
here's the ironic thing: half of these companies that are going into Mexico are Chinese owned. They're
Wait, what?
literally leaving China to set up warehouse.
Everyone left to
Oh,
go
if
to
you
China.
think they
and
aren't
now
trying to
China's
take
going
over,
to
you're sadly
Mexico.
mistaken.
Oh,
bro.
no, they're trying to do it here in Texas. They try to do it here, but one thing Abbott actually did right was saying like, no, you're not allowed to buy.
Guess who
Property.
else did that right too?
Who? What?
His last name starts with a D, and he's over Florida.
Really?
To say it to these
not,
nuts?
I guarantee you, he's not letting any Chinese business into his state. I guarantee you, that
I can't-
motherfucker is so
What?
hard pressed. The only thing that holds me back from truly backing him is how much of a rhino Republican he is, because he is there still. At the end of the day, he's still a politician.
Yeah.
I can't.
And that's why I don't like either side. But anyways,
Yeah.
um,
So yeah, go ahead. Story COVID. We'll move on.
To Jack's question is, I heard COVID's coming back in the U.S. is going to close again. So is the U.S. going to close again? So
Wait, hold on. Before you, did the UK close again? 'Cause
sounds like it did.
when did that happen? Because I need some times and dates and all that stuff. Because I was not.
Yeah,
aware of
as we're
this.
going through this, go ahead and put in the comments when things started happening. But yes, we are seeing a resurgence because since this virus was created, and yes, I did say created.
I agree.
Everyone.
Dude, I
All right.
fucking said that from the get go, and
There
it's
is
like,
no
I'm
way
not. I'm
this
not gonna
naturally
go into
happened
conspiracy
and mutated.
theories or who did it. I don't fucking care at this point. It's
It-
here. What are you gonna fucking do?
Dude.
Oh, we prove who did it. That's not gonna make it fucking go away. But the
Ain't
thing
that the
is it
truth?
mutates. It was designed to probably mutate. We have a new subvariant, and it's actually showing a resurgence in Texas. As a matter of fact, I just got over my third round of COVID. What was 2 weeks ago?
did you say third round?
Third round.
It sounded like third drowned.
Sorry.
I drowned 3 times.
I
I'm like,
drowned
God
it. I drowned it in
I
bleach.
drowned.
I drowned it in bleach, like Trump said. Sorry. No, but I went through my third round of COVID, and I'm pretty sure it's probably the subvariant. We've seen a resurgence in Texas too. But to answer your question, the liberal, and I hate labeling because I don't like politics in general. Yes, I am a conservative, middle of the road guy, but when it comes to liberal areas, absolutely, they'll probably close down or they'll probably mask up again, more than likely. Now,
I've
for
noticed
your
more
more
masks.
conservative areas and the areas that are like the South will rise again. not that I'm like I get that. I get
You
that
do that
passion.
all too well, bro.
I was born
Hey,
born in Indiana. Just before we say that, okay.
Hey, before you
I was in
go,
Arizona.
before you go any further, did you hear about the lab they busted in LA, like in downtown LA, that had all these viruses? They had like literally
Oh,
this.
yes,
I
I
think
did hear
we
that.
talked about it. I think on the podcast.
At this point,
couple-
like
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
nothing really like even when they came out about a month ago about aliens. Like I'm not surprised about anything at this fucking point.
I know.
Like,
told
it is
you
what
they
it
were
is.
there.
It is
Like,
so funny because
rocking
people are
them in.
like, dude, why are people not like
You
up
think
in arms about aliens?
I
Bitch,
got-
because we knew.
because
I
because
got
at this
bills
point
to pay.
there's stuff that like we get it. Like the government thinks that they need to protect us from and shit. No, there's conspiracy theories. Oh yeah, well guess what? There's conspiracies and they turned out to be true. It is what it is.
No.
But around COVID, like no, the liberal cities, yeah, you will see a change. You may even see restrictions come back in. I don't know if we'll see a resurgence around the vaccine per se. Do you think we will?
Okay, so my kid had her checkup. It was
He said, "Fuck Joe Biden again." That's what I'm talking about.
so I don't know what's going on. So I now know that the COVID shot is supposed to be treated like the flu shot. In fact, I was going to get my kid the flu shot, and I talked to the doctor because I'm still in the trying to decide whether to let my kid have it or not. She has not had it. I have had 3 total, and I haven't got COVID, but I might just be one of those lucky ones. Anywho, my kid had COVID, and we literally. It was really surprised me I didn't get COVID while she had it. Anyways, and my doctor said, hold off on giving her the COVID shot because they're about to release a new version. And now I'm like,
Nope.
I already didn't feel
Nope.
comfortable with the last one, and now you're telling me there's a new one. So now I don't because I have such mixed feelings about the vaccine, and I I'm for vaccines in a general sense, just because of how my family is and how many people have gotten sick from things that could have been prevented had they had.
Yeah, I get it.
Polio, for instance. You will never convince me not to give my kid.
But that's a
polio.
proven vaccine that
Yes.
eradicated something. You know what I mean? That
Yes.
that had that. Do you know how? Do you know? Hold on. I researched it. Do you know how long it took before they came up with an approved vaccine? 35 fucking years.
Yeah.
Now I know we got technology now. I get that.
Yes.
But even then, it should be a 5 to 10 year period with
Yes.
technology. I get we have to, like inflation, you have to
Yeah.
compare inflation.
Yeah, I get that.
But at this point, with the technology we had, there should have been a 5 to 10 year fucking. We need to figure this out because guess what? Guess what the flu shot doesn't do? It doesn't eradicate the flu.
No, it
That's
just gives
what
you
I was
a
about to say.
mild version of it.
Yeah, if you get, and that's if you get the right strain.
Yes.
If you get a flu A, if you get injected for flu A, you don't get flu A. But if you get flu B,
Yes.
guess what? You're getting fucking sick.
Exactly, and that's what they're planning to do with this new one. Is it's just figuring out which one's going to be. And I'm like, and I didn't even know there was a new strand out, which makes sense.
Yeah, it
So
was actually that's the story. But go ahead.
I didn't even know that. But now it's like, well, shit. I didn't even feel comfortable giving her the one that had been out for a while. Now they're telling me there's a new one. Like, I don't mind being the guinea pig because I'll be the guinea pig. Go ahead. But my kid, nah, I don't even like her having the flu
Well, my
shot.
biggest problem with this is the way it is. If you know anything about the actual vaccine and stuff like that, the way it affects your RNA, it's not.
Yeah, the spike protein that's in it can be
Yeah.
written to do what the fuck ever. Nobody has officially come out and
What?
said, "Hey, you
What
can."
is
It's called a protein spike or spike protein that's in it.
So basically, it modifies your DNA.
So when
That's
you
where
know
the-
when you do, let's
Hey, mine's
I'll put it
corrupted
to you
as
like
is.
this. So when you know when you have a 3D printer, right?
Yeah.
Anthony, if you're still listening, you'll love this. And you enter that image, right? And you have it print out whatever you want it to. This spike protein that they haven't been able to truly figure out or nobody's released true information on is technically able to be printed to whatever
I'm not mad at the guys on their dating profile. If you get the vaccine, I don't want you mutated babies. Now I don't feel so bad.
So, but at the same time, like the older crowd, like if you feel you need it, like I'm not one of those that don't go get vaccinated. Like I'm not gonna scream that, okay? But for my personal choice, no, I don't. I took my kid in the middle of COVID, and he came back positive so fast that he's like, oh yeah, he's had it for 3 to 5 days, and my kid is running all over the fucking room, and I'm like, do you think that vaccination is really? He's like, are you kidding me? Look at your kid. Like, we're not worried about them. Do not get your kids fucking vaccinated. Like, like
My
if you're
kid
old
has-
and you feel that it's yes, you
the older
should.
generation, it affects differently.
Now-
Like my parents had the first one, and they actually had to do some
My parents are still in quarantine.
some shit that wasn't even FDA approved at the time, and didn't get
Oh,
FDA
shit.
approved until after the fact.
I'm just saying, my mom passed very mysteriously.
Yeah.
And it was months after she got an. There's been no connection, and I don't want an autopsy to tell me. This was back in
I would
October
want
of
an
last year,
autopsy.
but
Shit, something happens to my parents. I want an autopsy. I need to know.
but
shit.
you know, this was last. No, you don't. Here's the thing: is you can ask yourself all the questions, but if for some reason you have an autopsy and it proves you right, then guess what? You're mad at the world now,
That's
rather than
true.
laying your parents to rest and just
I'm
dealing
not
with
talking
what
to my
happened.
parents right now. So
Well, but
Hey, high five! Me too.
you know what I'm saying? Like it's with my dad. Like with my dad, he had a mysterious heart attack out of fucking nowhere the day after Thanksgiving, and a couple of the medications that he was on are questionable at this point in time. The thing is I can sit here and spend all day saying,
What if?
could it been preventable?
Yeah.
Could it, and be angry at somebody, or could I choose to live my life, accept what has happened, and
Yeah.
try my best to live the best life that I can without being like, oh, who do I need to sue?
yeah.
Who do I need to sue? Yes, money makes things great, but do I want to be angry at somebody for the
No.
rest of my life? Do I want to know that my mom's death could have been prevented if she had not gotten the injection? Like,
And it's
no, I don't want to know that.
Like you said, it's the what ifs and
I
all
want to
that
lay
jazz.
lay them to rest, be at peace with what has happened in this world has happened, and either nature or God intended it that way, and my whatever from it needs, my mindset does not need to sit here hung up on this for the next 10 years and not move past it and grow my life.
Yeah, no, I get that. I was totally joking, but I get that.
No,
I
that's
hate-
how I look at it. I don't like questioning that shit.
Yeah, I get it.
I hate to say this, your mom rest in peace and everything. But like it's almost kind of selfish in what you're saying, because that is a data statistic that could be used if they count that death
And
with
Devin with his
others.
data.
I know. Well, data doesn't lie,
But
unfortunately.
that's where I'm in the middle, because I get what you're saying and I get what you're saying.
Yeah, like no, and
I just want money.
and Andy's 110%. It's not even about the money. It's about that you can prevent other deaths and stuff like that.
You're
Because-
right. No, you're right on that point.
But when the data is not collected because nobody wants to do an autopsy, then it's a lost information.
You're right on that point.
Yeah.
But there's other deaths out there that can do that besides mine.
I
Like, you know what I mean? Like they
Yeah.
got plenty of people that have just dropped dead out of nowhere that have gotten the injection that they could go do the research if
Yeah.
somebody wasn't stopping them
Right.
True.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Somebody was. You know what I'm saying?
FJB.
Yeah, FJB again. Like,
No.
I just, if it ain't fixed, don't broke it.
Don't broke it.
Come on, man. Like,
Come on, man.
listen for the like, you know what I'm talking about? Chocolate chip ice cream. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't put me on a bike. I'm gonna fall. But yeah, no, I don't. The thing is even before the injection happened, before the whole COVID thing, if my dad died very quickly out of nowhere, and could I blame a blood pressure? Yes, the money would. It helps you mask the problems if I had sued somebody, but would it truly like?
No, it's not going to solve. It's
You
not going to
don't-
bring your dad back.
I'm going to tell you
that's
right
why
now,
I'm like,
being
it's not
mad
about
at
the money.
somebody and
Yeah.
trying, unless it's like true murder, and you like, I totally, if somebody's murdered in a gruesome way and you go and get your payback, I love those movies. I'm all about that shit. But like, you know what I'm saying? If I'm going to go after Big Pharma and I'm going to ride or die this motherfucker, like, because they gave my dad no, I don't want that open book. You know what I'm saying? I want to close the chapter, be able to move on and be happy.
And the thing is, to go like play devil's advocate, is if you did go down that path, then it's like you're dealing with lawyers, you're prolonging all of this stuff, and you won't really ever have closure, because you're like, well, these
True.
people are held culpable for this death and this, that,
And
and the
see,
other.
and this is where, from personal experience, I mean, I wasn't there. My brother died when I was
Mhm.
6.
was
And
like,
my
Damn.
parents.
Is this
Fine.
recently? Like,
No, this was 20 something. I guess in 1999.
Oh shit!
my
This is your
parents weren't
graduation.
I
even-
was 19.
I graduated. Anyway, go ahead.
I was 5, about to turn 6. Anyways, my
Old.
yes, you are. Now my parents weren't married yet. In fact, we were still me, my dad, and my sister were still living in Arizona at the time. My mom, her son my brother had gotten a cold that turned to pneumonia,
Mhm.
and then they took him to the hospital. It is they wouldn't take care of my brother. Like it was clear. What's the
Medical
word?
malpractice.
Yes.
Gotcha.
But my mom was grieving so badly. My uncle, for some odd reason, said, don't go after him and whatnot. And my mom's like, I should have, because something went wrong. My son went in there with the flu.
You can go after doctors and you
Yeah.
can go after hospitals, but when you go after something as big as a COVID injection,
Yeah.
it's a whole different
know,
ball
but
game
the-
because there's a whole different entity trying to control
And
that
I
bullshit.
grew up with that, though. You have to understand.
Multiple, not just one.
Oh,
I grew
you
up
know,
that-
I'm not trying to get us too deep. Please don't shoot us. We pose you no threat.
So it's like I grew up with that. My mom became uber paranoid about any time we were sick. So sick. She's low
God, you in 6 and 6.
I know.
I'm like,
Anytime we were 6, you've been 6 multiple times. Where is this
Apparently.
magic? Let me meet your fucking parents. Where did they come
Can
from?
they sprinkle this?
Like, yes. Can we do 21 again?
26.
And keep
Anyways,
the knowledge?
hey, I've been 6
We'd be
3 times.
Amen, brother.
But so I grew up. My mom sort of mixture of this and COVID. Anyways, so we mysterious of whatever happened to my uncle, my cousin, my brother.
Good Lord. Cousins, brother, uncle,
Are you
sisters?
from Arkansas?
Fuck. Are you sure there's a
Arizona.
Mountain Dew in there?
Is there Mountain Dew in it?
Hey, my stepmom is actually my cousin.
I don't know how I feel about this
Whoa.
right now. I really
Through
don't.
my
Well, this
birth mom.
episode just took a redneck fucking
Jack is like, see, I knew it. Typical Americans.
But through my birth mom, she's my cousin.
He's like,
Through my
I
birth
knew
mom.
it. I knew it. I tuned
Anyway.
into one of these things, and I'm like, he's gonna go tell his friends. I
knew all them Texas were
It's-
redneck
it's
fucking
true.
backwoods
It's
sister
true.
fuckers.
Hey, my
like that
my
shit's for real.
stepmom's family's been here since the Mayflower. I'm only third generation on my father's side. Anyways, so my mom became very paranoid. So COVID, when it happened,
Mhm.
quarantine was my childhood. My mom had developed, I don't know the correct term for it, but she.
Autoimmune disease, right?
Thank you. Yes.
Was
So
it
she's
lupus or which one?
she has like 9 of them at this point
Jesus.
because she
Loopy-loop,
gets
what?
sick. And then
Lupus.
what happens is she gets sick and get a new side effect. I mean, she can't feel her legs. She has neuropathy in
Yep.
her legs due to an antibiotic.
She
that
should go
she
to the Mayo Clinic in Chicago.
My mom's bedridden.
They'll fucking fly her out there.
Is it made with olive
Mayonnaise.
oil?
No, it's avocado oil.
That's pretty good. That stuff's good.
That
I
is
put it on
good.
my
It is
sandwiches.
good.
I even use
Shit.
it on my salad sometimes.
So, because my
Coleslaw's
mom
great.
had lost her son, knowingly but mysteriously at the same time.
Yeah.
I grew up with a very paranoid mom. I have to be careful because I become a hypochondriac because of that. Because of my mom thought everything was a sickness. I noticed that if I don't
Sounds like one of my
think-
aunts. Mhm.
I don't think, I will actually become quite the hypochondriac, and that's why I get sick, I just chug through it because I am not even convinced I'm sick half the time because I don't know.
Yeah.
So pulling in the malpractice. So when COVID happened and quarantine happened and the mask happened, and I'm just like, it just makes sense. 6 feet away. I mean, my mom would quarantine for 2 weeks. I'd be in my room. I'd get my dinner, and you know what? Not so. I was used to that, and it made me realize I had a really unconventional childhood because I was used to the idea of being locked up in a house for months and months at a time.
The audience is gonna we're gonna set you up a GoFundMe
Right?
can talk about
GoFundMe for Ashley.
for therapy.
I need
Well,
therapy.
this is why you're here. 'cause
I mean,
you've had a lot
yeah,
of stuff, especially lately.
Especially the past.
We do
fucking
talk
3
a lot.
weeks.
We do when we get deep on God. We do
Yeah.
some therapy sessions on this show occasionally.
do.
every
It's-
once in
Yeah.
a while. Yeah, but
I wanted to be on last week, but y'all had guests.
So do you want to talk about what's been going on lately?
what last week? Did we have guests?
Yeah, you had that person. Was it last week?
No,
Patrick's homie.
Yeah, Patrick's told me.
We skipped last week because we had deadlines.
yeah, we
Was
had
it last
deadlines.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's
Man,
right.
dude,
No,
we-
last week you and I we
No,
did
no.
a show.
Last
You weren't
week,
here.
Did
It
we?
was the week previously.
You weren't here. Patrick and I.
And then-
Oh
His
yes,
friend.
I was in
Yeah.
Chicago
Yeah.
at one point.
'Cause
yeah,
I
yeah.
went to bed early
Okay.
last week because I was just
But then
like,
the week before,
fuck
yeah, I
life.
had deadlines.
You had deadlines.
Oh, dude.
You poor
Speaking of that,
thing.
I don't
Oh
know.
no, I got mine finished and was here for the show. That's right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. You had all those
Mhm.
damn things.
Yeah,
had to
you
do.
Yeah.
thought it was like 35 and it was like 100 and something.
175.
Shit.
Yeah, so I had this client that was like, "Hey, I want to do 3 videos, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "All right, cool." So I did, shot the videos and edited them, this, that, and the other. And then they're like, "Oh, well, my higher ups want a collage of all of the interviews." And I'm like, going, "Do you understand how
collage?
much time that's going to take? Because that means literally I have to go through all 3 videos and then cut." But anyway, I ended up getting it done Sunday.
Is this the one
This
that
this was the one where Sunday night I did not sleep. Literally, my alarm went
Yeah,
off.
I remember your text message.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
You're like, no meeting tonight. I got shit to do.
yeah.
Yeah, I called him.
Patrick said something about Alan, by the way. I don't know what he means.
Alan.
I don't know.
Oh, Alan was a guest. Yes, that's
Oh,
right.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought he
no.
meant the town too. I was
No,
like,
I
going,
called-
Alan, what does Alan have to do with it?
I mean, you
You live in Allen, right? No, he lives
in Anna.
Anna. One of those A words. Can't keep up.
One of those a-holes.
Right? No, and I called you Monday, and you were like, and I was being typical me, but at the same time, I'm also being erratic me at the same time, and Devin just could not keep up. And normally, I'm gonna say Devin can get on my level of my insanity and keep up with me. When he could not keep up with me, I knew he was
I agree
tired.
with that statement. Yeah.
This is why we're friends.
Shots? I
Yes.
just did one.
I'm good.
What?
I'm good.
Yeah, he had 2 when he's done. He's been having little girly drinks.
Devin's good? Man, somebody write this motherfucker down. Timestamp!
Timestamp. I don't do
Devin said
tequila.
no.
Yes.
I don't like this.
Oh,
but
no.
it's the only thing near me.
What did you say, Devin?
What?
You what? You don't what?
Oh, I don't like tequila. I'm not like
I thought you
straight.
said you don't do tequila.
I don't do tequila.
Because tequila does.
Does
Oh, I
you.
don't-
I was like, damn it, man. Come on, say it. No,
Which is funny though, because I love margaritas and shit, but like you just don't.
Jack said shots. Yes, so
Shots.
You're a new listener, so we did shots for you.
Jack.
3.
Usually every time we have a new listener, we do shots, we've done several since you came on. We appreciate that. What we're shooting tonight, this particular night, is tequila, but it's got a ghost pepper, kind
I
of.
can't even taste the ghost pepper.
It's got a spice to it that
I
you,
can
like
taste it
a
after.
kick after you shoot it. It's really good. We used to, at one point before it tore our fucking stomachs apart, used to shoot peanut butter whiskey, and he's probably like, "Yeah, man, get a real fucking Irish whiskey or a rye or some
Is
shit."
there something in there?
Yeah,
What?
peanut butter.
I don't know. Don't do it. I'm not doing it
Banana.
right now.
I'll do it. I'll do that over the tequila.
Oh, you talking about the cream or the scatterbrain?
Chocolate peanut butter?
Scatterbrain. Yeah.
That chocolate peanut butter is kind of, or
That one.
no,
Yeah, yeah.
chocolate banana. That's kind of weird. Howler's Head is pretty good. That's a banana whiskey. That's a watermelon.
Watermelon,
Yeah,
you can
that
do
watermelon vodka. That's a decent one. That's not bad. It's a little too sweet.
Oh, I need something sweet.
I say that while I talk about we used to shoot peanut butter whiskey.
Yeah.
If you
That
don't
was never
like sweet shots, you're not gonna. I just love peanut butter. I fucking put on a piece of bread. It's one of my favorite snacks. Little half glass of milk and
I
shit.
just grab a spoonful of it.
Get some real shit, man. What?
Hey, I want to
okay,
see you do some
since
tequila.
we're talking.
ghost-
Oh no, yeah, this tequila is. I promise you,
That is some real
some
shit,
of our
man.
tequilas, some of the tequilas we do is real shit. Now, what do you consider from the what'd you say, the northern part of Ireland? What do you consider a real shit? What?
He's gonna say Jameson.
I will stop it. Don't be a stereotypical American. No, what do you consider? Because we were talking about McGregor earlier, talking about full circle. Everything
Yeah.
comes back full circle.
It does in this
But
podcast.
no, like McGregor's got a proper 12. I don't mind that. What do you consider a good whiskey or good bourbon, good rye, good
No, just what is your
Irish rye?
drink of choice, and then tell us what you consider a good whiskey, bourbon, or rye.
He's gonna the screenshot. So unfortunately, we can't do screenshots on the show. We do apologize. I wish we could. Whenever you go
Yeah,
live,
it sucks. You
do
can't do memes. You can't do.
I would
like,
love it if you could do GIFs or some shit or fucking memes or pictures.
Well,
Facebook need to get on this shit.
you know, we can switch back to Streamlab now that we have fucking fiber. Remember Streamlabs whenever they did the animations when people donated and stuff like that?
Like it's crazy how
Yes.
fiber. It's crazy how fiber just moves everything along, especially at this age.
So what's been
Oh
going
my
on with me
God.
for the past month?
Fiber?
Yeah, what's been going on? Have you been taking
Fiber?
lots of fiber?
Fiber? Do you like Metamucil?
I haven't been eating.
Yes. It's terrible.
My church actually.
I want
donated-
you to go in my pantry downstairs.
I
and
thought you
just-
were gonna say go in my pants. Like damn,
I want
brother.
you.
this took a turn real
That
fast.
man is my brother, and I am not into that shit.
You're right. But this
But
is
your
the show.
mom is your cousin, and
Hey, that's between my dad, my mom, and my birth mom. Okay.
hey, what happens in your family? I don't need to know about.
Jack said red breast 21. Would you Google that? Google
Yes.
Queen in the studio, please. Red breast 21. I want to find out what this is. I'm assuming it's a
I've
whiskey,
never even heard of it. And I've
a
used
whiskey or a bourbon. I'm assuming. Which I
21-year-old
love.
whiskey. All right. I like my 21-year-olds.
An
It's a
Irish
21-year-old whiskey.
Yeah.
Yep, 21
So fuck McAllen.
So
So
okay,
it's
so
legal?
Scotch though.
so
It's
here's my
legal.
question: Is it something that we would pay more for in the States? Is it cheaper, or what is it cheaper at home, or would it be more expensive here? Are we talking?
Hey, you can feel free to send us some, and we will be more than glad
to taste it
to
on
taste it on air and be like, "Look, this is for you, Jack."
Is this $100 bottle, or is this like?
From what I see at glance, it's anywhere from $76 to $380.
So, okay. Oh, $349. Is that pounds or dollars?
Pounds. So about 180 to 200 US.
And again,
probably.
depending on the size of the bottle.
Well, depending on where it's made. If it's made there, then you're gonna have to pay tariffs and all that other bullshit.
Okay.
Taxes.
Red breast, right? Red breast. I mean, I focused on the word breast.
We all did. Let's be honest.
Breast.
Red breast
I am
21.
straight,
I'm gonna have
but
to.
I'm gonna be looking.
Is it available in the U.S.? That's my question. I guarantee you're
It
not going to
is. You
find
can-
it out your normal bar. I
Hey,
guarantee
Jack, have
you're going to
you,
have to go to a rye or a bourbon.
You
or
know
whiskey
who?
bar.
You know who'll have it?
Whiskey bar?
The red phone booth.
I mean, that's where Clark Kent is.
Have you
Total
been to
Wine
the red
has it.
phone booth?
Clark Kent has.
Oh my god!
Oh my
I am
God.
Clark Kent, motherfucker.
I just made a
Dude,
I
wish you
just
were
made a
Clark
DC
Kent.
joke. I just made
You
y'all might
Hello.
y'all might as well timestamp this. I made a DC joke even though
I
I
am.
fucking
Even
hate-
though he's wearing a
I
Marvel
am.
shirt.
I detest
I almost wore
DC,
my
but
Batman shirt today, but I felt like being a Disney princess.
Dude, I was totally wearing Batman fucking socks earlier, and I was like, shit, I should totally wear them on the podcast.
I was gonna wear my Batman shirt. That's hilarious. But I was like, nah, I'm gonna be a Disney princess.
Dude,
today.
my sock game
DC
is
stands
on
for
point.
dumb cocks.
Hey,
What?
I don't care.
I'm sorry. Like it does.
I am looking forward to Blue Beetle though.
I'm not.
I am.
I'm
Because-
Yes, Patrick, it's in Grandscape.
I'll wait till Blue Beetle comes out on fucking HBO and then
Oh,
I'll
yeah, I'm
watch
not-
it. Just like I
I'm
did all the other
sorry.
DC shit.
Did you
I won't
not
pay.
hear
I
that
won't pay
I'm
to.
poor? Have I not said that? I am poor. I couldn't even afford a $2 drink.
Okay.
I'm
well,
waiting till it's on some kind of stream
Yeah,
thing.
I won't even. I'll probably watch it once it's like free at home. Like
Yeah.
fuck DC.
That's why I'm so behind on both Marvel and DC.
Patrick's like
Yeah, I don't even know where to begin because there's
Patrick's
so
like
many fucking
Batman
movies.
for life, man.
I would love to do a marathon. In fact, it's gonna be my next. Right now, I'm doing the shark kick where I'm watching just shark things right now.
Shark Week
Yeah.
just ended
I
not
can't
even like 3 weeks ago.
I
Did
can't
it?
3,
afford.
4 weeks.
I'm so broke. I can't even afford to watch it right now.
So speaking of Shark Week, it's been a dream of mine for almost 10 years now to go cage diving at
Yes.
great whites, right?
You know what's sad? I'll probably do it before he does.
I know you do it before me, and I have been
I'll
wanting.
probably do it.
Here's-
What's even
here's-
more
here's
sad? I'll
the
do it
reason.
before his birthday in October.
Here's the reason. Here's the
Bitch.
reason. Why are you going to Africa?
Bitch.
You can only do it in Africa and Australia right now.
Don't worry, I got places.
You act like he's gonna do it somewhere legal.
I'll rape you. if you do. so
Well, it's better than the police.
I'm going to have to cut that out and put
So-
something over it.
so
no,
By the way,
no.
it'll be a I will rape you with a shark. We're fucking
I will show you Shark
So-
Week, bitch.
So the Guadalupe Islands,
I
which is
just finished my Shark Week. Thank you very much.
the Guadalupe Islands, which is the
Yes.
closest
Uh-huh.
Yep.
great white
Yep.
hotspot
Yep.
to the U.S.
Gorgeous.
I have a shirt from there.
Mexico just
I
shut
know.
down all shark
Well-
diving for research purposes, filming, and tourist purposes.
Yeah.
Till further
they're
notice.
well, last time I checked, there's been a decline, a very severe decline.
Not in great whites. Nope. Not according to Shark Week. And the experts, they're
Well-
saying they're seeing them in places they've never seen them before.
Well, yes and no.
Like Devin's mom's
Thank
house.
you, stupid orca.
I wish they would.
He has a
doesn't have
salt.
Shark
He
Week
has
anymore.
a saltwater pool.
Your
What do
mom
you-
doesn't have Shark Week anymore.
No, she has a saltwater pool though.
You're
No,
not
I don't
getting
think
my
they even have
fucking
that.
Joke.
I get your joke. That's
Thank
what-
God you get my joke.
She's still salty,
Yes.
like Patrick. Patrick's
That's
so,
why Patrick can do a great
Patrick's
voice
so
of my
salty he could put a shark in his fucking bedroom and not without any water, and he'd
I
be
just
fine.
wanna. Okay, here's how stupid I am. I see a great white shark. I want to go diving with them without a cage, and I just want to hug him and kiss him.
So Jack said he's done it. He's done the cage diving. Please tell us where. And then he also followed up with, "What's up with Devin's mom's house?" Jack, if you lived here in the States, I'd take you and show you. There's usually a line. It's like, whenever there's traffic.
Oh my
Whenever there's
God.
traffic and the helicopters fly over, it's usually in front of Liz's house. That's the 6 o'clock
Hang
traffic
out with your
report.
mom and see what the fuck y'all talking about.
Oh,
I gotta talk to her for a second. She was nice and pleasant for me. I don't-
Patrick told me to shut up.
and sober, as far as I know.
Patrick, put some salt in your mouth. Leave me alone.
I want some salt. That would have made those shots taste a lot better.
Right.
Whatever.
The one time we need salt. Where's Patrick?
I
Nowhere to be
I drink
found.
tequila.
I am
drink
not
tequila
Licky
straight.
Patrick.
I don't do salt. I don't do lime.
I am not.
If
Licky
you don't put it
Patrick.
in the freezer, do not shake it up with ice. Give me my tequila straight the fuck up.
Ugh,
Woo!
God. Anywho, I have been dealing with some shit.
Yeah, what's been going on?
Well, first off, let's acknowledge the elephant in the room. I have some mental issues. Okay, there we go. We've that out
Yeah,
there.
your sister's cousin's uncle's brother's friend is your dad. Fucking, I don't know. Anyway, go ahead.
Shit.
It's par for the course.
I bet Jack's just
What's
like,
it
man,
about?
I knew it was like this over there. Fucking their family and shit. like
I
if,
am not-
if Biden got the presidency, this is no surprise.
This is the best America has to offer. Fuck.
No
Yeah.
wonder that motherfucker got
I
in
am-
office.
Side note. I am
Just
not
kidding,
looking
just
forward to
kidding.
the elections.
Just
because
jokes.
I'm really terrified of what's the options. Anywho,
Oh yeah. Starting on
I have
that.
some issues. Anywho, and I say that I do legitly have some issues, and that I've been dealing with a lot of anxiety and stress, and
Would you like some tissues for your
Yeah.
issues? You motherfucker.
She's like, I got so many issues, you can get 2-year subscription. Jack said Americans are crazy.
Yes, we are.
I mean,
honey,
Welcome to the shit show. I mean, the
Honey.
at least some of, even though some of it, like, we are crazy, but at least some of us, I promise you, are respectful. I promise.
honey, everyone's got crazy.
Hey Jack, let me hear
Let's
what
talk
kind
about your
of shit
neighbors.
y'all deal with over there in your
Seriously.
neck of the woods, because we'd
we
love to hear
all
about it.
crazy.
Like, I would never come over there and be like those dipshits that mess with the Queen's Guard and shit with their fuzzy hats and stuff. I wouldn't get
Oh yeah,
near
no,
them.
I wouldn't. That's
Motherfucker
just
kick, like,
disrespectful.
take his M16, fucking hit me in the balls and fucking bayonet me in the fucking eyeball. Like, those motherfuckers don't play.
I would record that.
I
would too.
Like, I know people, like, respectfully distance themselves for a photo, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't even do that.
No, I
Like-
walk past them and I'm like, not gonna mess with them. They got their own shit. Have a
You,
nice day.
he said you people voted for Jeff. Fuck yeah, he's right. He's so right. Well,
what were our options? That's the
Hold
thing.
on.
Seriously, what
Hold
were
on.
our
Hold on,
options?
Jack.
Ah.
Supposedly we voted for him. I'm still not sold on the fact that we voted for. What really makes me laugh, hold on. And no, I'm sorry, it doesn't make me laugh. What really makes me
makes him cry like a
confused,
bitch.
okay, I'm going to bring Hawaii into this, okay? Hawaii
Hawaii, we fucked over.
is a hardcore blue state. They are liberal as it fucking comes, okay?
Hawaii.
And God bless everything that's happening there right now. We just went blank.
Wow.
God bless everything that's to everyone and to everyone that can get through what they're going through right now. I pray for the best. But here's my big issue, okay? So yes, FJB is fucking up how he's handling Hawaii like we knew he would. He's sending $21 billion to Ukraine while he's sending $700 to each Hawaiian resident. But he comes to go visit Hawaii, and everybody's flipping him off and saying, fuck you, yet you were the ones that put him in fucking power. They clearly voted for Joe Biden, 100%. Dude, it was hands down in Hawaii, Joe Biden over Trump. But now he's coming, now this person that they put in office when they need in crisis is coming through their fucking state, and they're flipping him off and saying, fuck off, we don't want you here. Well, then why the fuck did you vote for him?
Because
My heart to you for going through every hardship. But fuck, you're going to flip off the person you knew. How did you guys not know if something like this was going to happen?
Hold on,
that Joe Biden was going to show up for?
before we get taken down, because it's going to be misinformation clause. So the thing is people were under the misconception that he wasn't talking to the leadership and stuff when this stuff happened, but he was already talking to the people that were in power
Mm-hmm.
to figure out, like, hey, what happened? Why was there no alarms? Why was there no type of but he was already talking about aid to them, but nobody else knew
Biden
about it.
ain't talking about shit. Neither was his administration, bro. He's over here. Let's suck Ukraine's dick some more,
I mean, it's a good
and
pastime.
let's give the families of fucking Hawaii $700 fucking dollars, and then go on their fucking land and put his hand. Oh wow, this ground is hot. That's like stepping into a fucking tornado and saying, "Oh, it's fucking windy out here." Like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? Like, no, like. I don't say they deserve any of what they got. That, don't get me wrong, but you're the person you voted in to have your back when something like this happens. You're sitting there flipping off now because he's doing exactly what all the rest of us knew he would fucking do if this ever happened.
I have a question, just to be devil's advocate. What do you think Trump would have done?
Oh, Trump would have gone there and fashioned and been like, forefront. And he would have taken millions of dollars, and Trump doesn't want anything to do with Ukraine. He would have taken that money that Biden's pushing over to Ukraine that we still don't have because we have a $22 billion deficit.
You want to know why he would have
trillion? $22 trillion.
He would have given the money to Trump. He would have given the money to Putin. That's the problem.
No, he wouldn't have.
Yeah, he would have.
He wouldn't have.
He
would be in Hawaii the second the fires fucking happened.
in bed with Putin.
I'm not a Trump
He
fan.
was sucking Putin's
I'm not
dick.
a Trump fan, but
And if he wasn't fucking tried,
He would be there for the pictures.
I'm
but
sorry.
you're right,
I'm
he
sorry.
would have
What?
been sucking
I'm
somebody-
sorry. What?
his dick.
What has he still not been proven guilty of?
Bro,
over and over
they're
and over.
coming after him.
With nothing. With nothing, they can't make anything stick.
If you
bro.
really think that nothing's gonna stick, you are fucking disillusioned.
Dude, you have said that for 3 years
Time
now.
out, time
You
out,
said that for
time
3
out.
years
I understand, and I already said,
that for
and I was already right because now he's on his fourth.
It's not gonna. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
They're trying to throw whatever shit at the wall and hope something sticks.
It doesn't matter
Nothing's gonna
because when
stick.
you're a criminal, it's gonna stick. It will
You know
stick.
what I love
You've
about
said
this?
that
You know
for
what I love
3
about
years
this?
now
But it's
since
gonna
he's been
happen.
gone.
It's gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
There's a
Devin.
reason why he's not going
Devin.
to the debates.
He will be back in
He'll
the
be in
office
debates
again.
and fucking handcuffs.
He will be back in the office
won't.
again. Yes,
Bet.
he will.
Bet.
Can I?
All right.
Bet.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
You
He
know what I
won't.
love about this?
What?
Is because I know you're both expressing what you, but you two get along with each other. You are
Yeah.
both having different opinions,
Of course.
and you
The,
both
the fact that you still think something's going to stick to Trump
and
is
you
Oh, it is.
you
dude.
can't. They can't make anything stick to Biden. Are you kidding me? And he's clearly guilty of fucking coercion with Ukraine. You think they're going to make something stick to Trump?
Oh, they're going after Biden too.
But they're not going to make anything stick, just like
Bro,
they're not going with Trump.
Because it took 3 years to go after Trump, it's going to take 3 years to go after fucking Biden. Hello.
No, it won't, because Biden's such a dumbass. Like it's not, dude. They're not. Neither
Just
one
watch.
of them.
Just watch.
I am.
I love
Like
this.
your boy says, Bruno Mars.
You know what? And Trump is
Don't believe me. Just watch.
Trump is going to walk into the sunset saying, "You can't fucking touch me," with Snoop going, doo, doo.
Bro,
Like, it's
his
like-
name is Donald. He's no Teflon Don, motherfucker. He is going down like his shit.
Then why hasn't
And
anybody been?
everything around him is going down.
Supposedly,
That's why
have-
they got 30 fucking people indicted in fucking
No,
Georgia.
They
He's
don't.
going down.
They don't.
And I can't wait. I'm gonna have
Every
a fucking
single time.
I'm gonna have a Trump fucking sinking ship party.
every indictment.
And I'll
Can I
invite you.
come?
You'll be the first at the top
Can I
of the
come?
You
list.
have said
Can I
this
be
at
second?
every
Can I
indictment.
be, wait.
You have said this at every indictment, and
Patrick,
he's.
Oh, it's
walking
not
up-
over yet. It's not over yet.
No,
This is only 4. He's gonna have more.
I will say this.
You don't fuck with the feds. But anyway, go ahead.
Seriously,
I've videotaped enough feds. I know.
Trump ain't shit gonna happen to him, dude.
I
Mark
think-
my fucking words.
All right. We'll bet. Anybody want to take the bet on this? Over and the under?
I'll put a 50 on it right now. Trump ain't getting. He may not get the presidency.
I'll take your 50 and raise it 50. $100.
I'm writing this down.
I got
by
bills
the
to pay.
way.
I'm keeping it at 50.
All right.
I got money
All
to
right.
pay. But no, I
Give me
guarantee
He
you,
doesn't want to lose. That's cool.
If
he may not
if
get the
you give me
presidency, but
motherfucking
nothing will
50,
stick to Trump. Nothing will.
I'm keeping track of this, FYI.
Nothing.
keep track of
Nothing will stick to Trump.
Do you know about the
unfortunately.
RICO laws?
Oh dear God.
Nothing will stick to
Do you know
Trump.
about the RICO laws?
It doesn't matter.
No, he's
Okay,
going
okay.
down.
Nothing is going to stick to Trump. They are
Okay.
not going to be able to. It's such a witch hunt. It's
Can
not
I
even
say
funny.
something
I hate
nice
to say
about
it,
y'all?
but nobody's impervious.
Can I
But
say
anyway, go
something
ahead.
Nice
Okay.
about y'all.
All right.
Fucking
Biden isn't
bitches.
either, right?
Stop jerking
Oh,
each
dude,
other off. and
Why
hold
is
on.
it that when people go from Trump numbnuts to fucking, they automatically assume that you're a Biden supporter?
No, but I'm saying
I'm not a supporter of
if-
either
if
one of these
some-
dumb
That's
fucks.
what I'm trying to tell you. If nothing can stick to Biden, there's nothing that's going to stick to
Oh,
Trump.
there is shit that's going to stick to
Yeah,
Biden.
it's gonna stick to Biden.
Yeah, yeah, it's going to stick to Biden as well. Bro,
need
don't
a
think
reboot.
that.
It's not.
Don't
it's
think
not.
because they're going after one, they're not going after
Biden-
the
Yeah,
other.
listen,
That's
They're
dumb.
going
I
after both.
guarantee you, but nothing's going to happen to Biden. I
Oh,
guarantee
yeah.
you. I guarantee
He
you.
will-
He's going to
Hey.
be found mentally incompetent, and he's not going to be found
He's
responsible.
gonna be
for shit.
dead beforehand. That's the problem. He's gonna be dead beforehand. That's the problem. He's gonna kick the bucket first before Trump. That's the problem.
That's probably factual.
So I
Yeah.
say we fucking get rid of all of them and start over. But
That's
just me.
exactly where I'm at.
Look at what Jack said. He's exactly right. If World War III starts, it's going to be Biden Harris for the next 8 fucking years.
Oh, fuck that.
Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. We do not need World War III. Please, no.
Yeah, don't put that on us, Ricky Bobby.
Shut up. Shut up.
Don't you put that evil on us,
This
Ricky
is
Bobby.
why I didn't join the military, because I knew I'd accidentally start World War III by accident. But somehow,
God.
by klutzness, I would have blown up a country and not known it.
Been that time of the month.
Don't do it.
I want to say in a very serious
Yeah, go
thing,
ahead.
I love the fact that you both are able to talk to each other, even get a little rowdy about it. But I happen to know both of you are both friends, and you both, you may not agree, but you will respectfully agree to disagree.
Oh, I got $50 on it. I've already got $50.
And
I'm gonna be
and I
$50
love that
richer
about
here
y'all.
in like 2 years.
And I love that about y'all because I wish more people were like that, and we could actually talk about shit.
Yeah.
Oh no, we just bet
Because-
money. That makes it all good.
That makes it all good.
Because
Because you
honestly,
put your money where your mouth is.
Because my
You don't
biggest-
just talk shit.
When
Yeah.
he gives me $50, I'm gonna see walk out of this house all the way with Trump.
And I will record it because it ain't gonna happen.
He knows I'm not. And the thing is he knows I'm not a Trump fan, and I still
I
will
know.
see walk out of the house. Like,
I know
Like-
that's what makes it funny because I know that because I've gotten to know both of y'all. I know Devin much more than I know you, but I've gotten to know that, and it's
Hey,
like,
Patrick, you're absolutely right. Kennedy 24. Thank you.
and it's like,
About time for Kennedy in a fucking office again.
and then assassination happens.
He's the
I
only.
know,
He's the
dude.
I've been looking up stuff on Kennedy. He's the only Democrat. I'm like, you know what?
See,
You know,
See, we
you know
can
what?
come to a
But,
common
but I'm
ground.
still not quite
and like even
convinced.
when y'all disagree, y'all are so respectful, and I wish more
Yeah.
people like that. And going back to our government, if they would both sides shut up.
And just suck each other's dicks.
Honestly, that would be an improvement.
Straight up.
That would be such an improvement. But if we seriously, if both sides
People would be
shut
so
up
much happier.
and then just decide, hey,
And then they sold
Listen.
that porno on pay-per-view. On OnlyFans.
Like somebody's like, Pelosi can really suck a dick.
I'd suck a
Well,
dick.
she's been sucking a lot in the office, so.
I had no idea Mitch McConnell could cradle the balls like he
Oh
does.
my God. I mean, let's face it, that does feel good, doesn't it? No.
All right, so let's do hypothetical. So we don't like the people that are
Don't ask what the solution
Hit
is.
the
I
co-
don't
hit the
know.
hold on, hit the comments real quick. Patrick's got a really. I like what Patrick said. That's why I like the Kennedy thing.
he says, hell, they're trying to censor him, his own damn party. I know, because they're
Yeah.
afraid. Well, it's two things.
Because you can't be a starch Democrat anymore if you truly believe in some moralistic shit, dude. Like, and the Kennedy.
That's why
I
hate
give it to him.
politics. I
All right,
hate
so
it.
here's my thing. I will believe in all of politicians whenever they first say, I'm doing what's best for humanity. For
Fucking
mankind.
amen.
And this
Shit.
is the thing is like, if it were me, oh, dude, all shit would hit the fucking proverbial fan because I'm like, with all this atrocities and shit going on in the world, and like to your point, we're sending aid to fucking Ukraine. Meanwhile, there's homeless fucking people. There's like
Why can't we take care of ourselves first?
Thank you. And not only that, take care of our people, but what about the VAs? What about the people that actually enlisted and gave their life, put their life on the
Fucking
line?
yes.
And we can't even fucking
and
take care
Biden
of them.
administration's like, fuck you guys.
All administrations.
We're gonna-
have
All
been
of
fucking-
them. It's not
all
just
of
him.
them. No, it's all of them. Excuse me. Pull up a vet. I'm not a big fan of Jaco at work, but ask him.
Who?
Jaco. He's former.
Jocko.
Jaco.
Which one's Jaco?
Are you talking
The
about the
hairless
Navy
cat.
SEAL?
Oh, the skinny, bald,
no.
bald guy. Yeah.
He's former military.
What branch? Do you know?
Marine.
Marine? Oh shit, I'd love to pick his brain. Because you know he is
Seriously,
crayons, right?
Yeah.
She said, "Yeah."
I'm sorry, Jaco. I don't
Got
like-
her.
I answered before I heard the question.
Said
No, I know. I
You
know.
Jaco?
should bring him on. You should
Said
fucking,
Jaco?
Yeah.
How
Actually,
do
his
you
first name's Corey.
Wait,
Which
was it Corey
How
that
do you
was on
spell
earlier?
Jaco? Jaco?
I think he spells it Jayco. I think that's how he spells it. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, no one. If we could just take care of our own fucking people for once. That's all I ask is fuck everything else.
I want like
Take
here-
care of our fucking own fucking
I
people.
feel like if people would fuck everything else, they would be happier.
so my biggest
I
problem.
mean, I know the LGBT 35% of the alphabet would.
hey, I mean, he ain't lying. You get fucked,
If
your
they would just make
my
it legal
biggest-
to fuck everything except children, except children. Let me
Yes.
take that out of the. No, you know what? You shouldn't fuck dogs either or sheep. Like, shame on y'all. Never mind.
Hey,
I'm
did I ever
taking
tell
all
you
that
about the
statement
guy
back.
who asked me?
But
to
what if they're
fuck my
willing?
Dog?
See, those statement right there, what I just talked, what just happened is why Jack thinks we're fucking crazy. What we just said,
Yeah.
like we wouldn't even have that
What if
conversation.
they signed a waiver?
He's like, we wouldn't even
They-
talk about that
They
in the morning.
no stamped it.
He's like, we wouldn't even talk about that on the latest nights in the darkest pubs here. What the fuck's wrong with y'all? Like,
Oh, we're completely unedited,
Y'all just wait for my
uncensored.
like
podcast.
I'm tripping. He's
all
still
uncomfortable.
hanging out with us.
I love it
Because
awesome.
it's got to be like 3 a.m. there or 2 a.m. or some shit.
It's-
Like, he's still
yes, sir,
fucking
man.
kicking me. He's like, you know what? I had plenty of shots of that
I
red
like
breast. He's like, plenty of shots of red boobs. Red titties. Red titties 21.
Red titties, 21.
Them titties been aged 21 years.
They are legal.
So it's
I got some
3:57.
legal-
It's
some legal
3:57
titties.
a.m.
Hey,
It's
hey,
4
hey,
a.m.
Jack. What
He's
do
got
you
legal
do?
titties that up at the top of the morning.
Jack, what do you do? Like, why are you up this early? Or like, what
It
do you
is.
do?
It is a Tuesday night. Is it Tuesday there?
I think it's Wednesday there.
Excuse my American ignorance.
It should be
I don't-
Wednesday, right? Hey, I'm an idiot. I'm willing to admit it.
Yeah,
it's Wednesday. Fuck yeah, I was right at something.
Well, yeah, because after midnight, motherfucker, it's fucking the next day. Duh. Simple math would have fucking told you that.
I don't.
Devin.
I math. What is?
Devin,
Oh
What
wait,
is-
Andy doesn't math. I'm
I
sorry.
don't- I don't-
My bad.
Who maths?
Devin.
What?
I am me.
I know. You're right. My bad. I forgot
But-
for a
I
minute.
love you, Bubba.
Momentary.
But you are also you.
No, don't give her that. Oh my
Oh, I
god.
was hoping she was tossing in here some. Never mind. Can you toss a
Thank you.
J in here too?
I don't know what shot I'm on.
It's Wednesday. See, I'm telling you, he's like, man. He goes, I tuned in to see what these people are really like, and they really are like that. Like I
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're not the best examples because we actually.
He's like, they
agree
fucked their
to-
family.
His takeaway from this show.
they put Joe Biden in fucking presidency.
Hey. The family thing. She's my fourth cousin removed.
Oh my god! Don't fuck. If you have to
Don't
explain it,
don't go any further. You're just gonna be like, yeah, whatever, American.
yeah, American. Way to be the great example.
Goddamn Yanks.
I am not a Yankee.
they
I was born in Arizona.
We're all Yanks over here. You kidding me?
I love how
Everybody
much this
just
tastes.
migrated from the
This-
Yanks over.
This tastes so good.
What are the southern
I'm
the
third
southern people? The
generation.
Yankers.
Well, yeah,
I
because
like
they lost the
yanking.
war, so yeah, technically.
He said we're gun toting crazy. Yes. So to solidify your stereotypes, I do own 40 a 9mm, another 40, 2 ARs.
I thought you were gonna say
a
40
22.
guns.
Yeah, I say
I'm
a
on
22.
shot 6.
And I've got probably, and this is on the low side for an American, I've got probably 4,000 rounds between my 12 gauge and all
I like
guns.
knives.
Maybe 2,000. I've used a lot in practice. So, but yes, no, we are gun to. I don't open carry. I don't approve of that. I'm not like, yeah, woohoo, yeehaw, give Wild West, shoot him in the face and
I
at high
was-
noon. Like, no, that doesn't happen. I promise.
I was told by a group of 11 people that I should never have a gun at the age of 19.
You shouldn't have a handgun. It's illegal.
No, they didn't even want me to have a shotgun. They wanted me to have the pin removed just so they have the.
Well,
That's it.
shotgun's legal to own 18 in America. Period.
I know, but like all of them were like,
And-
Ashley at 19, look at me, didn't even know me more for a day. I'm like, you should never have a gun. I'm like, okay, I
No.
like knives.
No, you need a gun. You due
don't
to your,
bring
due
a
to your
knife to a gun
Due to your
fight.
situation you described earlier, you need a firearm. Like, but
And
then
the
again,
thing, I'm-
if you're within 21 feet, and it has been proven that a suspect or a person with a knife can get to you faster than you can pull out a gun. So, it is
Yay.
true.
I could exceed it something.
I'm not saying like a cripple could do it or Greg
See, I want
Abbott
a knife with a
in a
taser on
wheelchair.
it.
Oh, that's so fucked up.
I want Fuck you, Andy.
No,
See,
that
Philly
was a
for
joke
Patrick.
at our politicians.
I know. I'm filling in for Patrick. Fuck you, Andy, because nobody said it all night.
Yeah, bang bang, Jack. Yeah, you're right. We're
Question: Are
Wow,
there
wow,
knives
pow,
with
pow.
tasers on them?
Yeah.
I want one.
Mhm. They actually
There's
have,
also
brass knuckles that have the knife and the taser.
I
So
want
when you
one.
And there's also one that,
Devin, I
that
want
a
that
knife
for
where you put a
Christmas.
CO2 cartridge in the handle. So when you stab them, and it's a 3, it's a 3. I forget how it is because when you twist it, it actually the wound doesn't close, and you can press the button and it'll shoot compressed
Hey,
CO2
isn't that a diver
inside.
knife? A
What?
diver knife's like that.
Sure, I don't
no,
know.
a diver's knife is not. I have one. I have actually 3.
What's the knife that divers normally have that will do that?
Are
Because
we?
there's
Oh,
that-
you're thinking of a
Are we s-
harpoon. You're thinking of a fuck. I almost bought one of those too.
The knife that goes once you like,
Yeah, it's
stab
it's,
it.
it's a long. It's
No, it's not long. It's a hand knife.
Yeah, and you grab it with your hand. You grip it really tight, and it
Excuse
just
me.
shoots. It
Excuse
just
me.
shoots. Don't clean it too much, or it might go off in your hand.
Oh Jesus!
You don't wanna hit
know
the trigger
what?
by
My
accident.
boyfriend's very happy with my cleaning skills. My boyfriend's very happy with my cleaning skills. Thank you very much.
Oh shit, y'all! Hey, it's 10:00 here.
No, it's
Is
not.
it really?
Yeah,
No.
we've been on for 2.5 hours.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I'm sure I have a lady at home wondering where I'm at. Well, no, she's not wondering where I'm at because I'm
She's
sure
working, right?
No, she's
Oh.
probably on the. She probably can see me still on the screen. She's not wondering where I'm at, but she's wondering.
She knows where you're at. You're right
probably
down the
wondering why I'm
street.
not
When
home.
you gotta come home,
Yeah, so,
sir.
yeah,
Quit
so.
neglecting your lady.
And
Go
because
tend to
she's
your
not
lady.
commenting right now, it probably means she may not be watching, but she's probably still wondering where I'm at.
When does she work next? Thursday? Friday?
Yes,
Wednesday?
It's so nice
Okay.
to have a job. I miss having a job.
So speaking of, we never did get to talk about your struggle.
Okay, so a little while back,
okay.
about a month ago.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you can go home. It's fine. I can talk to Devin.
Shit.
Yeah.
I love you as a brother, but you are welcome to leave.
You're welcome to Vominos, motherfucker.
Then go pee.
Go
No
break your
one's
seal. I did. It
stopping
felt
you.
fucking great.
I have had to pee for the past 2 hours.
Oh,
But I'm a
fuck.
woman, so I can hold it a lot longer. Anyways,
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I mentioned I have mental illness. No, I said I had mental problems, but I also have a mental illness. Supposedly, I've yet to be diagnosed, and my 6th
What
shot
is
is
said-
starting to kick in.
What is said illness that you have?
Okay, supposedly by my
Uh-huh.
mom's therapist, right? Yes?
Okay.
No, I don't know. I have borderline-
Licensed or unlicensed?
Yes,
Okay.
licensed.
Okay.
And here's the thing: I've
Street doctor? Sorry, I gotta ask.
God, the 6 shots. Oh.
Yeah,
I'm
this is why I was like looking at her like, why are you giving her that? You know how she gets, mother.
That was my 6th one too.
Oh Jesus.
I'm gonna like probably hang out with you for a little while until I.
Yeah. Natalie already asked, is like, is she staying the night? I was like, yeah, I don't know. It'd probably be a good idea because you just gave her a fucking bottle of goddamn Jaeger, a full
Delicious.
gigantic bottle.
That's so fucking good. It's delicious. I love it. Like I literally
All
can't
right,
drink it with the straw.
Story.
All right, sorry.
Put it down.
Okay. So supposedly
Put down
I
the
have borderline
toys.
personality disorder. Out of all the disorders I have supposedly had,
So what does that entail? Why did they think that? Did they give you the scenario?
here's the thing. Going back to my hypochondriac thing,
Mhm.
I am that person. If you tell me I have something, I have it.
Mhm.
So I had.
Might also go to that gullible thing that you had
Exactly.
earlier. But anyway,
Exactly.
go ahead. Yes.
I'm so drunk that I'm like agreeing with you. But it feels really bubbly right now.
Oh Jesus.
I wish I had an edible to go with this because I'd be so. Okay, shut up, Ashley.
All right. So
My
the
boyfriend's supposed to listen to this episode.
so you
later.
supposedly have what?
Borderline personality disorder.
Borderline personality. Okay, so what did they give you the reasons why they think
So there's
that?
2 different things. It's a traumatic childhood trauma
Uh-huh.
or an abandonment by a parent, which I do have with my birth mother.
Okay. Those are
Very genetic. And so
Well,
borderline,
no. Those are not actual reasons why they think you have that.
it can call it
Those are catalysts.
catalyst. Yes.
Thank you.
They're
But those are
catalysts that
not
cause it.
actual verifiable.
Borderline personality is also
What actions?
What catalogs do you have? I have a series of-
What
the problem
actions?
is, and so I grew up most of my life
Mhm.
thinking I was having borderline personality disorder.
How
But
many
they never
person-
gave you the reasons why. Because the why and
Patrick
how.
wrote,
Manic
Patrick wrote a
episode,
movie about
my-
that.
Manic episodes. What?
shit. Hold on.
Like what?
I have to Google it.
Let
in
Patrick
order-
read a script. We'll figure the symptoms out real fast.
Sir, I am 6 shots in. They're really kicking in. Let me
6?
6. Yeah,
I haven't done 6.
I have 3 of these. One of this, and one of this.
Natalie. Jesus Christ.
Exactly why I was like, "Are you fucking for real?"
You're at home alone tonight, right? Maybe you should stay here.
That's literally what I
As
was.
long as
I'm
I'm
glad.
out there-
I'm glad. I'm just saying. I'm not that I'm there, but
we
at
have
least
a
I can.
full bedroom over here.
I'm like 2.4
I
minutes.
have
from the
finally
hou-
gotten
from
my
here.
kid to sleep on her own, so I might
That's awesome.
I might sleep it off and then
Congratulations.
leave at like 5:30.
That's fine.
By the way, Jack, we're in a house right now. This is an amazing room turned into a studio. But I actually live not even 2 minutes. It's
I
like
live
a
an
1
hour
minute walk.
away.
I live a 1 minute walk down the street in my house.
3
I
doors
live
down.
An
Yeah.
hour away. There's
3
so
doors
much-
down, like the band.
Like the band, yes.
See, that's how you know I like you, Devin, as my bubba. As
What's
my
up?
Big bro.
There's plenty of beds here. You should probably stay here. You should probably sleep.
And
I'm
that
just
bed
saying.
is super comfy too.
We
I
are.
know. I've already stayed the night. Remember the 4th of
We're
July
all-
thing?
Oh yeah,
We're
that's
all
right.
about safety here,
Yes. Safety first.
as
And,
Jack can
so
tell
everyone
with what
knows-
we talk about. Like, we run around with guns and shit.
We're gun toting motherfucker around here.
Yeehaw, motherfucker!
Like we're completely sane.
I have
Completely.
a lot of big brothers right now.
All my
I've got
guns are
2
locked
big
up in
brothers,
safes
but-
that have finger. Yeah, but anyway,
I stay away from guns. I like knives.
I have those too,
I like knives. Let me see.
and I have a
see your
really
knives.
badass sharpener too that makes them fucking amaze balls.
I love sharpeners.
Even
because
ceramic knives. I'm like, ooh.
I love ceramic knives for cutting up vegetables. I don't know why.
Hey!
What? No! What?
Those of you out there that don't know, Patrick's having a housewarming party on September 9th.
Am I invited?
If you want the address, hit me up. I'll give you the address. You can show up. But yeah,
Gotcha.
Patrick. By the way, me and Lindsay were planning on coming. I'm going out of town that following Monday. But yes, we were talking about going for sure because it's only right. And eventually, we got to do our housewarming party too as well. So I just don't know when the fuck that's gonna happen.
Yeah, you definitely. Maybe you should do it around your birthday. Are you gonna be in town?
Are you friends with Patrick or Misty on Facebook?
Patrick, yes. Misty and I have talked on Facebook, but I don't know if we're friends.
I'm not. We haven't been official friends yet either. It's all good. I
like-
think Lindsay is. But yeah, no, we'll be there. For those of you that want to know where Patrick's house party is, Jack, I don't know if we can afford to fly you in, but if like somehow you can make it a work trip and comp it, hey, you're welcome to come too.
Hell yeah, we'll show you around Texas.
Yeah, we'll show you how just crazy we really are. He's
And then
like,
we'll-
oh, I don't want to see that in person.
Hey, and
in
we'll
fairness-
film it and we'll put it on the podcast so all your
in
friends
fairness,
can see too.
I've heard the Irishmen are fucking crazy too. I mean,
I'm
McGregor got
Scottish.
millions of dollars and he ran around like he was still a fucking gangster in front of cameras while throwing like dollies through buses. I mean,
Yeah.
I've heard you guys are crazy. I've heard of the IRA. I don't know if they're still around anymore, but you
I
know,
wanna
I
be
guarantee there's probably just as many crazy Irishmen as there are Texans. They're just you just don't have as many guns
every
available.
every country has their crazies.
Yes.
America just is really loud with theirs.
So anyway, going back to your story.
Hey, he said fly me in.
Sir, I have been on their asses about making money because I do shit for free and they need to fucking pay me.
Patrick said I'm an asshole for
We'll
announcing
pay
it.
you what we get paid.
Didn't he make a Facebook?
By the
didn't he
way,
make a
we
Facebook
are
event?
accepting ads.
Yeah, but I don't think he put
And
it on the FU
plugins.
page.
I know he did,
you
but
want
like I
to-
gotta announce it. Like I'm not announcing it to our 2 listeners right now. Like,
Well, there's more than that, but you only have 2 on your phone.
okay, how many do you see on where?
7.
Oh shit, that's an extra fucking 4 people. I'm at least 2 of those. There's gonna be 5 people at your house that might be listening right now. I'm the asshole. Sorry, my bad. I didn't want to fucking.
I just burp a banana.
I didn't want. What was that party? Project X. I didn't want Project X to go down at Patrick's house. My bad, y'all.
But yeah.
Unable to access can make sure it's properly. Bitch!
Why am I getting emails?
Yo, Patrick, can you hear me? Unable to access can make sure it's properly. Bitch! Oh, I heard that.
How are you able to watch that?
I have the
Are you on
Facebook.
YouTube?
I'm on Facebook right now on our page.
I just turned it up. It didn't do anything.
Yeah, I literally said, sorry, Restream decided to update during our show. Sorry, everyone. Have a good night. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I literally said, sorry, Restream decided to update during our show. Sorry,
getting sound and I'm not.
I am on our
I'm over this.
actual.
I'm over this. Like I want my fucking